It's just something about having like a dongle in your face, you know?
You don't like the dongle in your face?
Dude, it's very uncomfortable.
Put it.
I don't know how some people do it. Are we recording?
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Edit that. Edit that, please.
He said, welcome to Weekly Reset. Dongles in your face. Woo. Watch out for dongles because they be dangling, and once they dangle,
you gotta edit that, please.
Once,
Bye, Mark.
He said, once they dangle, they dongle, and then once they dongle, they dangle.
I started seeing the lights over there. I was like, are we recording?
He asked, he's like, is the red dot there?
He said, everyone ready?
Yeah.
That was so.
He said, everyone ready?
All right, pass the shot glasses around.
Shit.
Josh, what are you drinking?
Tito's.
Goes down smooth, man.
Can I?
Yeah, you get this one.
Can I?
And you gotta fill it up too. Quit playing.
What? Fill it up.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I'm only
her up.
I'm only gonna do it halfway. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's fine with me, dude. I don't care.
Well, I got a little heavier pour than everyone. I got a heavy pour.
Is that good? Is that good?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
You got it framed up a little more.
Yeah.
A little more, Grandma.
A little more, Grandma. A little more, Grandma.
Yeah, you're right.
No, wait, no. Mine's a little higher.
So get out of here.
Like,
He said, no, mine's a little higher.
All right, cheers, everyone.
To a great.
Don't.
Wait,
Podcast
where are we?
week.
What are we doing? Where are we? What are we doing?
It's already now.
Steve already took his to the head.
He took his to the head.
cheers.
To the head? Say to the head.
To the head.
Oh, you nasty.
No.
He said, no.
I'm never doing that again.
Dude, Tito's, huh?
I don't like that.
No.
I should have done tequila.
I should have done some Jack. That was a bad choice. Okay.
My dad was making fun of us when we were doing Jack, though. He's like, that's not a drink.
It's not yeah.
It's like, that's something you sip. That's not something you take a shot of.
You're not supposed to, but still. I know.
I
know, Mr. Herbert. Damn.
I took a shot. Huh? Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're supposed to sip.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, whiskey in general, you're not. What whiskey do you know? Like, people don't really take shots of whiskey.
It would be like the cheaper whiskey.
Yeah.
Like Jim Beam or like regular Jack or something like that.
Those all make my stomach hurt. Anyways, welcome to Weekly Reset. Now that we're properly recording, use this as a starting point, please.
Dangles. Watch the dangles, Mark.
Dangles.
I am Mark, a.k.a. MacBan, a.k.a. I don't have anything else. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to feed into that. Who else is here?
Josh is here.
Jesus, dude.
Steven.
Tony's back, baby.
Hey!
He's back. And me, Chauncey Cumberbatch.
What the hell's your name, man?
I also go by Marlon.
Chauncey Cumberbatch? You know what that sounds like?
Oh, what? Please tell me.
No.
Tell me.
No.
Tell me, clown.
I'm glad to see we're all here again. You know, it's the five of us together again, man. The boys is back in town, dude. How's everybody's week? Josh.
It was fine. Play some Dragon Quest.
Did you do anything?
Play some Dragon Quest. Hey, let me finish.
Did you do anything?
Are you finished?
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, cool. Work was going good, man. Home life is good. Everything's regular, degular.
It's regular, schmegular.
Regular. I'm not doing that
It's
anymore.
regular.
Steve, how was your week, Steve?
Pretty good. Saw a fender bender today, sort of. Right in front of me. I was like in the Meyer parking lot. You know how they have like those movable like stop signs with like the cement bottom and stuff.
Heavy as shit, by the way.
There's a dude in an RV. He goes and he takes the right turn too sharply, and it just like scrapes along the whole side of his like RV, and his like back wheel is like off the ground because it's like stuck underneath his RV, and I was like, that dude's gonna have a bad day.
He's having a bad week. Damn. You ain't get out and help him? Yo,
Hey,
you messing up.
You turn too much. You turn too much.
I'm pretty sure he heard it and he knew that.
He said, damn.
I turned too much.
Yeah.
I saw like the side where like the door would be for the RV, and it was all like dented and shit. And then when I was leaving, like the stop sign was like bent,
Oh, damn.
and it was like facing the wrong way.
Stops are now optional. Proceeded.
All right, that's cool. At least it wasn't you.
Yeah.
Tony, what come to you last, dude?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Chauncey,
Yes.
how was your week, dude?
You know, it went by so quick. I really don't even remember it, to be honest. I feel like, I don't know. Like once I got Dragon Quest Builders, I don't really remember anything from Friday or Saturday. I did a lot of sleeping during the week. A lot of sleeping and working.
A lot of other things.
Working and sleeping.
Working and sleeping and other things.
Just cutting the
Sleeping
grass.
sleeping at work.
I don't sleep at work.
Oh, okay.
Working and sleeping and working
I'm working.
and sleeping.
We working.
Working and sleeping.
Sleeping and working.
You been working and sleeping?
Playing a lot of Heroes too, Mark.
Yeah, I'm done with that game.
How was your week, man?
It was good, man. It was good. No, it was straight, dude. Just working and sleeping.
Sleep.
How's your video gaming going?
Now you said
I've been very angry about video games lately.
you said you were a Dragon Quest fan, but you didn't pick up the game, Mark.
No,
That's an important part of the week.
I did not pick up Dragon Quest Builders. I didn't play the first one, though.
Trader.
Are you let me finish, or?
How is
No.
he a fan if he hasn't played the first one?
He's not a fan. That's a good point. That's a very good point, actually.
I'm a Dragon Quest fan.
Just like a Kingdom Hearts fan, and you didn't finish that, did you?
I am a
Did you?
Kingdom Hearts fan.
Did you start playing it today?
No.
I could go into
You watched
detail.
Stranger Things, episode 1.
And that's trash.
Do we want to get into the trash things that you do? All right.
What do you mean?
We're gonna move on, dude. My week was straight. You know, I didn't pick up Dragon Quest Builders. I am a Dragon Quest fan, but not a Dragon Quest Builders fan.
It's a Dragon Quest game, though.
It is a
But
Dragon
what?
Quest game.
Side note: what was the last trash thing I did? I'm just curious.
No.
I'm actually
not.
just. I'm
Are you
actually,
serious?
yeah.
Nah, dude, we're not gonna get into it.
Yeah. Come on, just tell me one. I'll validate it. Tell me if.
I'm not gonna look for you for validation.
No, I want to validate what I did was trash. Whatever I did. I say a lot of trash.
You do. But I don't think this is where we want to go right now.
Tony.
So, I had a fantastic week.
Explain.
Well, most of you know. I was at Anime Expo.
How was that?
It was fantastic. It was actually strangely weird. We met a lot of random people. So whoever played Halo back in the day, we ran into Walshy. Like the #1 Halo player. It was the most random fucking thing ever. My buddy Chris knew him.
Is it Cross?
Yeah, no,
Chris.
Chris. He,
Shout outs to Crust.
Gamer or
Yeah.
gamer tag crust? Pizza crust?
Somebody, Chris met him. We went to like an arcade bar, and it was just Walshy. Just,
Arcade bar?
yeah,
Is
it's
it
called
like
2-bit?
Is that the place Gutex and Mike were talking about? It's like a video game. Is it
There's
like an
a bunch of-
arcade or like
It's a bunch of
consoles?
them. It's almost like it's just like arcade.
Okay,
games,
okay.
Yeah. But they had VR like stuff there that you can play.
Okay.
Did it
Remember
have
that?
the lightsaber?
Ooh, that place
man,
we
that shit is
saw,
crazy.
It was like an arcade, but it was like a modern day arcade. Like I had consoles and you can like order pizza in there, and they had like beer and stuff. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Did you have ever been to one of those?
I've been to one when I was.
I hear they're pretty popular out in LA.
Yeah. There was one we went to. I forgot what it's called, but I didn't go there. I didn't go there recently. I went there when I was back in LA in December
Okay.
for my cousin's wedding, and me and my cousins, they told me about this bar to go to, and they had like video games, and there's consoles and everything. They actually had Smash there because
That's dope.
it was new, so it was just like.
Are the controllers always greasy and nasty?
Oh man, that would be something you'd have to regulate. Like,
Yeah. I mean, they had like they kept all the controllers in the back and stuff like that, so you had to like trade your ID, and like games were free, but like you had to like obviously give something up, so you collateral basically.
games are free. Was there
like you can play, yeah. You can just play like
admission fee though to get in the door?
yeah, I think it was like $5.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the prices were pretty good for beer. It wasn't like normal prices. It wasn't like super expensive, but that was fun. And then the most random thing, and I didn't get to meet him, but Chris again met him. He met Mike Shinoda.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, he was just.
Dude, that's crazy.
It was just. It was on Saturday. Like me, my brother, and some other friends went early in the morning, and Chris was like still at the hotel because he normally likes to sleep in a little bit. So when he went into the convention, he just randomly noticed like. Who was that with the crowd of people? And then it was just like
That's crazy.
I was like, I think that's Mike Shinoda, and it was, and he has a fucking picture with them.
For those of you who don't know who Mike Shinoda is, he's one of the lead vocalists in Linkin Park.
Ooh.
But I was like, man, that's
What?
crazy.
Why you say ooh?
I thought you were gonna get the name wrong.
No, I was gonna say something before I said Linkin Park, but I was gonna say
you're gonna say
if
something
people
minor.
don't know what Linkin Park is.
If you don't know what Linkin Park is, you're trash.
It's like, where have you been?
I say a lot of trash shit, but that's valid.
If you don't know what Linkin Park is, you're trash.
But yeah,
Dude, you ain't go up there. You don't go up there and talk to Mike.
I wasn't there.
A little M.
You're like, hey yo, one thing.
See that shit? Give him like a smirk at one thing.
You're like, you know.
Come on, continue.
Yeah, you know it. You know it.
But no, I wasn't there, and I was just super. I was like, bro, why did you text me? I would have ran up there to meet him.
Oh yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I feel like you messed up.
I did miss out. I was.
Damn, you didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, I was like, well,
That shit is garbage.
but
like
that was
you
kind of that was.
Lead vocalist from like one of your favorite bands.
Hell yeah, man. The rest of my LA trip would have been ruined, man. I miss Mike Shinoda.
But yeah, apparently he was there. He did some music for an anime. I don't know which anime it is, but apparently he's doing one. I don't know. He was at a panel. That's why he was there.
All right.
But yeah, I got everyone souvenirs.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you get Steve his pack of gum?
That was a random conversation we had. What day was it? Like Tuesday?
He said, man, I don't know what to get Steve, man. He said, easy. Get him a pack.
He said, he's like, well, Steve doesn't really like anime or anything. I'm like, we'll get him a nice California cool pack of gum.
I was looking at Nikki's place, and she went to work.
Hey, you was at Nikki's place?
Yeah, I was at Nikki's place.
All right, cool.
So at work, I was like, it's 7:00 in the morning.
After y'all just got done sleeping?
Yeah, we woke up. Yeah.
Y'all woke up in the same room?
She has a studio apartment, so yeah.
So yeah, it's one room. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
So then I was like, man, I don't know what to do. So I hopped on, and Marlon was on, and we played Heroes. And then I was telling him about what to get Steve. And he was just like, just get him going.
I don't really know what to get Steve at an anime expo, man. You know, he's like, get him gum.
But surprisingly, Steve was the first one that I got the souvenir for, and it was just, I saw it and I was like, that's it, that's the thing. Even though I didn't really look much harder after that, but I was like,
And did you bring them?
I did. They're all right here.
Oh.
Let's uncover him. What'd you get,
I
Steve?
thought we were gonna guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
guess?
let you guys guess first. So Steve got the first thing.
All right, you got Steve some gum.
Is it?
There's my guess.
You were wrong.
All right, so we got gum. I got gum.
All right, I'll give it a little hint. I got everyone t-shirts.
Okay. So you
But
got a
you
t-shirt,
have the
t-shirt with some gum on it.
That was really good. I should've-
Bazooka Joe.
All right, but let's start with Steve. What do you guys think? What shirt did I get him?
It has a lobster on it.
A lobster?
Oh, shit.
No, it doesn't have. Marlon's wrong.
Wait.
It's an original Keyblade shirt.
Nope.
Damn.
Stupid guess.
He said that was a stupid guess. He said that was a stupid guess. You said a lobster, dude. You gotta fucking criticize him, dude. He said original Keyblade shirt. He said no.
Can we get a hint?
That was dumb. That was dumb.
Is it a video game?
It is a video game.
Oh, Halo.
An animated?
Gears.
Nope.
Ah, shit.
Conquer's Bad Fur Day?
Hentai.
No.
What?
I
Zelda.
don't know. I was just saying.
Zelda.
You guys,
Is it a WoW?
it is a WoW shirt.
Oh.
Is it a horde shirt?
No, it's actually just a simple shirt, but I thought it's a shirt that's more inconspicuous.
Oh, it's a fucking. It's a. Oh, you
The
already
map.
said
Yeah.
it. Hey. Oh, the titty has a. The map on it.
It is.
Hey, that's sick, nasty,
Hey, you
dude.
never
At
got-
the bottom.
Yeah.
Hey.
But it's a shirt like unless you were a real gamer, like you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So wait, is the
Sweet
maelstrom
thanks.
like the
Yeah.
belly button? Like you just like. Is that it?
All right. The next shirt is Josh's.
Oh, that's easy.
One of the little Lego guys.
You trying to guess animator?
He's a lobster. That was Legos, dude.
All right, I'll give you a hit on this one. This one's an actual anime.
Hamtaro. I was just saying, it's one of them.
Sailor Moon?
I like that. I like that idea. I like that one. All right.
Ham ham.
Final answer for Josh. It's a little shirt that says "I'm a little ham ham."
This originally,
Oh, it's
I was
close.
gonna give Mark,
I was close.
but they didn't have it in a size.
What do me and Josh have in common? You're gonna get it for me, but then you got it for Josh. What do me and Josh have in common? Nothing. No.
That's kind of messed up, Mark.
I'm thinking of one, but I can't put my finger on the
games.
name.
What games do we have in common?
I already
It's a
told you
Dragon
anime.
Ball
Oh,
shirt,
an
dude.
anime. Oh, it's a Dragon Ball shirt.
That was a good guess.
Is it a bleach shirt?
Is it a
Let's see if I
Marvel
can-
vs. Capcom shirt?
Whoa, Mark, you love Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's not for you. Damn, how does that make you feel?
It's good.
Oh man, he's
Going
heartbroken.
on.
Look at
Yeah, it's straight. It was mine.
Well, the next one, I'm gonna do it in a pair because
Oh no.
it's you two. Since
No.
you have such rivals. It's from a video game.
Wait, who's the rivals?
It's gonna be me and you. We don't have shirts.
That's your rival?
How we not?
I'm not your fucking rival, Mark.
I know.
I usually support your bad decisions.
I know, dude. I appreciate it. But
I
let's
know.
just see what he's got, dude. That's a sweet shirt, by the way. Actually,
And you check the back out.
I gotta stay in front of
Turn
the camera.
around then. I can't.
I don't want to get moved.
Yeah, it has an Evil Ryu.
Oh.
Hey!
Do you hit the button? Does it go?
Yeah, but it's just Evil Ryu, and then the back has like his
The
death sign or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I was like, is it death or evil or what?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But it's from a game.
Okay, it's a fighting game.
No. He has been in fighting games.
He has been in fighting.
He has been in fighting games.
Mario.
Luigi does, but does the rest. You guys like you got it?
I'm not gonna lie, Mario.
I'm Mario.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I would definitely be Mario. Make sure that's known.
I hate Mario.
Yeah,
I don't mind being Luigi.
I just want to make sure you're player 2. Let that show for the record.
It's a Luigi and Guigi shirt.
Ooh, you did a Luigi.
That shirt will forever sit in my closet. It's Guigi. Ain't nobody no Guigi over here.
Play him.
All right.
Is it Mega Man?
Yes.
Oh, Mega Man is Zero, dude. Oh.
Who's Rockman? Mark?
No, I like Zero, dude.
Yeah, he likes Zero. He's a fucking nerd.
Dude.
Same style. This is Mark's. And this is Marlon's.
Whoa, why is y'all beat the hell up?
I showed the camera.
Oh. Oh.
That is sick nasty, but he looks like, what is yours beat up too?
Yeah, he beat
All right,
up
good. Zero gave him the business. Zero gave him the business. Dude, that's
Yeah, that's
sick
clean,
nasty,
man. That's clean, man. Are you gonna put yours on? Second banana?
Second banana.
Why gotta be the second banana? Well, first off, why am I a banana?
You're the sidekick.
Zero's not the sidekick in that story, dude. Man, I would really love to get real nasty about this right now, but we on camera.
This is exactly what I got the shirt.
X is a little.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it. Hey, put yours on, man.
I gotta go take this shirt off.
No, you just put it on over, man. It'll be fine. You just
Yeah, I
put it
don't
on.
know if that's fair. Oh, looks like it was good.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's clean, man.
Yeah, we good, man.
Yeah, it's clean.
What size you get, Josh? Extra small?
I got him the size he told me to get. Medium.
Extra small. Just tell me.
I know.
Just blink if it was extra small.
What is that?
Is it the right size, Mark?
Yeah, kinda.
It's not a bib, Mark.
You look like you're about to go eat some lobster.
He goes up in the Red Lobster. I'll have the 0 special.
Don't talk about zero like that.
But I did get Mark something extra.
Here, let me see.
Wait.
Yes. Yeah, talk about that mess now. Talk about that mess now, dude. Let me hear some more mess.
Just because I saw this and I knew I had to get it for Mark. Because I got one for myself.
Man, I can't.
It's a decal for your car.
Oh, don't give it to him.
Hey! That's my favorite
That's like-
item. Whoa, dude. Who's it? That's like.
Dude, give me my damn decal on there.
Look at that.
Give me my decal.
Yeah, I was gonna get heavy arms.
Pause the video. We about to fight.
I was gonna get
Hey.
I was gonna get heavy arms, but then I had to get the Astray instead.
Oh yeah, and your car is red. Dude.
Yeah, no.
And mine is storm blue, but it's kind of the same color. It's black, but it's dark enough. And this is sick, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Make sure your car is clean when you put it on, and make sure it doesn't get wet when you put it on for the first 24 hours.
Yeah, I gotta go.
He's not gonna remember those instructions.
Go to the car wash.
Huh?
Go to the car wash. What instructions? Make sure my car is clean.
No, he just.
Probably want to actually use some like window cleaner and really clean up. Or
Never mind, Mark. You know what? You do what you want, man.
Let me get some of them. I know you are a car cleaning professional,
Yeah.
so let me get some of your stuff.
Want some of mine?
Yeah.
No. It's not for savages. Put your shirt on, right?
I can't, dude. I forgot these anime. I said 3X, but these anime shirts are kind of. I'm wearing 2 shirts now. I'm super uncomfortable, man.
It fits though.
There you go. Got your 0 shirt on with your blue crescent banana. That's nice, man. I like it. All right. What do we,
Why you keep talking to me about bananas? You all right, man? Let's dive into you real quick.
do you like bananas?
Okay, can we start drinking
Okay.
first?
Yeah, man. I need something to drink.
What you
That-
want, man?
That Tito's ain't.
We got a couple different
We
drinks.
got Josh brought us a couple different things to try.
Wait. What we got?
First one,
Odd side?
yeah, it's from Outside Brewery.
Oh, outside ales. It's good.
Can't get in
What's it
focus,
called?
man.
What's it called?
Odd side Citra Radler.
looks good.
Looks like it's pale ale blended with grapefruit soda.
Outside's good.
Let's see if we can take this one to the head, man.
Yeah, we only have a couple, so don't hog it
You
all.
can't take it. You gotta share that.
He said, he wanted talking until he said, let's take this one to the head, man.
Get you a little something there. Get you a sampler, and then Mac Bent, aka Banana Man, I'm gonna get you a little sampler.
Can you just pour my stuff right? dude?
Stop.
I could have just poured it myself, honestly.
Yeah, I did you a favor though. So
You poured mine straight savage and then poured yours correctly? Dude, what kind of crap is that? That makes me mad for real. Look at all this damn foam he gave me and then he fucking
Hey, I
took
got
this-
some foam too, Mark.
I didn't even get that much. Marlon gave
Pour
me
your-
like, God,
Pour your beer.
I was gonna.
Hold up to the
I was gonna get. I gave. Tony, I gave him a little sample.
Tony, you want some more? I got it.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh, hell nah. You are something else, you know that?
Thank you. You want some more, Mark?
No, I'm good, man.
You want some more foam? Extra frothy.
There's a little bit left. You want more?
Here.
I mean, I didn't want to take it all.
There you go.
You just take the rest.
Thanks, man.
There's like nothing in there. What are you talking
There's
about?
nothing in there. It's all good, man.
Well, see, there's a little something.
A little something there.
Yeah, there's a little something.
It tucked under all that foam.
Yeah, a little something.
It dived. Did a little Illidan dive.
You can smell the grapefruit.
All right, so we got the odd side going in.
Subtle with the grapefruit.
This is good.
I feel like
Like
the
it.
grapefruit kind of just like
It's actually a lot sweeter than I thought it would be.
Well, it's soda. Grapefruit soda, so it probably has like sugar and stuff in it.
What? Oh, grapefruit soda.
I don't know what I would rate this.
So it's probably almost closer to like a shandy
Yeah,
than
definitely. Has that taste like a shandy.
Not bad. I like it. I give
6.
it a 7.5.
I give it a 6. It's better than the last couple weeks. Where we had the last. What did we have?
We had last week.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Is it behind you?
We had,
what do you have, the dirty bastard or
yeah,
something?
we had the,
Oh,
we had the
yeah,
dirty
yeah,
bastard,
Dirty
Bastard's
Bastard.
good.
and then prior to that we had the cakewalk.
Cakewalk.
Cakewalk was Budweiser, but I would give this a 7.
It's about a 6.
I feel like we give all the beers a 7.
Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to think, really.
Should we make our like a new rating scale?
That's why I said 7.5.
Yeah, it depends on what you
I like it
Feel.
better
For a
than the
shandy?
average, by not much.
What's it compared to a Leinenkugel? I think it's better, actually.
Yeah, I'd say it's better than Line of Google.
To me, it tastes exactly like Leinenkugel's grapefruit shandy.
I haven't had that.
It's really good.
So what do you give it?
Is it as sweet?
Yeah, Leinenkugel. I think if you're talking like all Leinenkugel's shandies are like really good. It's a summertime beer, so
Summer, summertime.
it's that Will Smith. I give it like a since it's hot as hell outside. This is like the perfect beer.
It's
that you
cold
would
down
drink.
here though, man.
I
Are
like
you cold?
It.
You're wearing 2 shirts, man.
My feet are cold.
You got any socks on?
Negative.
That would explain it.
Well, that last time, a couple weeks ago, you guys were like, "Oh, it's so hot down here."
It was.
It
hot.
was.
So I got the AC on now.
Oh,
Feels good.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
like
it feels good down here. It's a little cold. Might want to turn the AC off.
Well, I had it on last week too. You probably had socks
It
on.
wasn't working.
Yeah, he had socks on, so he wasn't doing too much complaining.
He was over here kicking us and shit.
What you mean?
Yeah, no, you know.
You had that whole side. You're all sprawled out over there.
Yeah, the whole side. I told you it was gone. You Marlon, you're kicking people on the other side of the table. It's a big ass table. How are you over there reaching them, dude?
I was relaxed, man. I was coming back. I was sitting in this chair originally, and I was like, "Wait, Tony's gone. I'm gonna take this chair. This one's mine."
This one's mine. I give it about an 8, man, just because the weather.
That good?
Yeah, the weather outside, and it's really good.
So in the summer, you're giving it an 8, but in the winter, you're gonna be like,
In the winter, you gotta have like a solid imperial stout or a nice vanilla porter, man. In the wintertime, you know what I'm saying?
I give it like a 7.5.
So we got like a 7 overall.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah.
That's
Give
not
it a
bad.
6.
That's not bad. I gave it a 6.
6, 2 7.5.
What's
8,
what's
7.
what beer would you give an 8? I'm not even a 10 because I'm not looking for perfection. All right, but what would you give? What would you rate? What beer would you rate a high, like a good tasting beer? What would you rate high?
I don't know, man, because like I thought the
Cakewalk.
the cakewalk that was
Dragon's
trash.
Milk White.
That's not going on the shelf, Marlon. I'm sorry.
On the shelf?
No.
He was looking for. He's like, I thought the.
I thought that was
Where is
pretty
it?
good.
The other ones are up there, but that one's no.
Why?
Steve was going
It
through the
doesn't make
bottles.
it
He was
to
putting
the
them up
shelf.
there. He's like, this shit ain't going up there.
We put cakewalk up there, and that tastes like shit too.
Wait, did you put the Dragon's Milk
Cakewalk's
up
off to
there?
the side, just because I put all the beers we take every week. I put them over there. The ones that I thought were pretty good are on the ones behind you.
Is that the what's the? Oh, that's the orange chocolate one.
Yeah, all the Dragon's Milks are up there because that's just a nice
We're
beer.
missing
Not the
one.
white one.
Oh, I didn't count that one. Sorry. You really like that one? You would give that an 8?
It was good.
All right.
It's so weird, man.
It was good.
All right, should we try the other one?
What else we got here?
Oh, I gotta
I
finish
didn't know we were
this
taking this to the head, dude.
Hey, take it to the head, Mark. Hurry up. Go.
I had more than ever.
Well, hurry up. Here we go.
Well,
Good thing it's an 8.
This one looks good too.
This one is Southern Tier Brewing Company. I'm not sure where they're at. But
Traveling outside of Michigan for this one.
It's in New York, right?
it's New York. Mango Crush.
Lakewood, New York.
Session Sour Ale. Ale brewed with mango puree and milk sugar.
milk sugar.
Mango Crush.
Oh. A little Mango Crush going in. You want me to pour yours right?
I'd like to. If not, then I'll pour it myself.
I can pour it for you, man. I'll pour it
Holy
right.
shit, Steve. I like know how to pour beer. Dude.
Oh, damn. Is it going over? Oh, it went over a little bit.
Wow. You could just tell by how he, like, you could probably hear that on the microphone.
Well, we,
Give me a little
we only
more
have
than
4
2
marks,
cans
so.
of this one.
Oh, there's 2 cans.
I was like,
You don't
You
get
pour
some
pretty much
more.
all of it and then just.
Sorry.
I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna give you this one. I'm gonna finish this one. How about that?
Got some good foam going.
that's a lot of foam.
Gotta let it settle.
We really not have another one?
Stop.
Josh only grabbed
I saw a video one time.
6
That-
beers total. 4.
I don't know if it's true, but
Oh, okay.
you're supposed to pour beer with try to get a good amount of foam. So then, like, if you're like someone who gets like always seems like they're just full after the drinking beer, because if you drink out of like the bottle or something like that, all that carbonation goes right into your stomach. So like kind of fills you up. So this will like release some of that carbonation. So you're. I think you
Yeah,
pass
I
that
mean,
one back to me then.
Makes a lot of
That makes sense if you're drinking Bud Light or something, yeah.
I was like, it makes sense, but you never know with those internet videos, man.
Yours seemed a little lighter than mine.
Mine does?
Yeah.
You guys want some more?
They look the same to me.
Is that one empty already?
This
I don't
is
know.
this is pretty much gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Pour it like it was.
Look at that.
I released some of that carbonation for you. Make you feel good, man. Make you feel good.
Get my shirt back.
Shit, man. There you go. Fill over, Grandma. All right, man. So we got the Southern Crush going in.
Southern Crush. This is Mango Crush.
Mango Crush.
Southern Tier Mango Crush going in. Steve.
This stinks, dude.
Well, this is
It's definitely a sour.
this is
Yeah, it's a sour.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a sour beer.
Oh. Oh, what's this taste like? What's the word I'm thinking? Shit.
I don't know. It's
3.
Like,
3.
Like all the other.
He's 3. He's
This is
three right away.
beers to me. Like a.
Yeah.
It's like a 3.
Whoa.
I gotta get away from the foam, man. I'm getting this foam right now. The foam's not going down.
All that carbonation, Steve. There you go.
A 3 right off the bat? You don't like sour beers, do you?
No.
Oh, really?
Whoa!
Party hall.
Wow, Steve.
Wow, man.
He boomed all over the table, dude.
In my hand.
Oh my gosh. Yikes. You guys are brothers now.
Brothers.
Oof.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
Kind of bad. The other one, I actually give it a 7 now by comparison.
By comparison.
It's not very sour.
It's not very good either.
It doesn't have much flavor.
No. It tastes like.
It's like a little sour. It's like
Yeah, the head.
just a little sprinkle in there. Well, otherwise it is essentially just dog piss, right?
Wouldn't know what that tastes like.
It's like Marlon. Do you know by experience?
That's sterile, right?
That's what they say.
Crap, dude.
Hey man, Bear Grylls, he be going out there drinking his piss in the desert.
Dude, I'm not Bear Grylls. I'm not going out to the desert. Drinking no damn piss, dude.
Yeah, I would give that like a 3.
See? It's not good.
It tastes like water with like a squirt of lemon juice or something.
Yeah, I'm about to say lemon juice. Somebody dropped some lemon juice in some water and called it a drink, man.
He said, you want lemon water? Yeah. We ran out of lemon. You want a couple squirts of this? What is it? There you go.
Surprise sour, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It almost tastes like what are those one candies, like those warheads or whatever?
Yeah.
It tastes like You dropped one of those in my water, and I just forgot
That's actually
about it.
yeah.
Why is somebody always dropping something in your water, dude?
So it only has like that little bit of sourness on it.
Like, what did you just take out of my water?
Nah, see. Oh, if somebody came to the table and said that, like that, nah, sing. I'm like, you know what? I'm actually good here.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my water bottle.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm leaving.
Take one of those.
Tony, what do you give it?
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Probably a 4 or 5 for me.
It's like a 4.
Yeah, it's definitely.
This is coming from the sour beer guy.
This is
That's how you
definitely
know
a
it's
3.
whack.
But it's not even that sour.
Nah.
It's just not good.
It does. It tastes like a Bud Light they tried to make into a sour beer or something.
Yeah.
Pretty much like a cakewalk. But cake was sour.
Yeah.
The cakewalk didn't have the cake.
It's cakewalk with some lemon juice. That's all it is. That's all it is, dude. What'd you say, Steve? You said a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh was saying Bud Light. Yeah, almost kind of like the Bud Light Lime almost a little bit. But not like, it has like less beer taste to it. So it's like.
Yeah. So they tried to get fancy with the Bud Light Lime. They took a Bud Light Lime, put it in this can, and called it something else. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. I love y'all, New York. All right. Well, now that we've rated that shitty beer, where you guys want to start, man? I got some questions.
I mean,
Questions.
I can go on with some of the
Oh.
stuff that they had from Anime Expo.
Yeah,
show.
dude. Let's hear some stuff.
Tell
Did you
me
watch
something,
that-
man.
Did you watch that movie?
What movie?
The oh no, this is one of the My Hero movie. Was
Oh, that was a new episode. Like the new season that they premiered.
Did you watch it?
I didn't get tickets for it. Like, you had to get a wristband early in the morning.
Did you see the Tales of Crestoria booth?
Yeah.
Crustoria?
Crestoria. Yeah, it's a...
Crestoria? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's actually, my brother, they didn't have gameplay of it. It was just like a video intro. You got like a cool little like bag that they give you with like info about the game. But it looked cool. Looked
Little
interesting.
swag bag, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's no swag and there's a bag and a pamphlet.
That's swag.
Game looks sweet.
Overall, I will rate this year better than last year, but it started off terrible for Anime Expo. Apparently they hired new security, so on Thursday, it took like, if you got there right at when they opened, like at 9, and if you weren't at the very front, it probably took you 6 hours to get in.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like,
Holy shit.
so like, I don't know what it was, but I think they didn't have enough security because the new security team didn't realize, I guess, how many fucking weebs were gonna be there. But literally,
Weebs.
How many what?
weebs.
Weed.
What's a
Weebs.
weeb?
Yeah.
Someone who watches anime.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Someone uses that what's that UWU thing in chats? Never seen that?
You fucking nerd.
Pretty much just the same thing.
Nerd. You know what a nerd is, right?
Yeah.
You know what a nerd is, Steve, right?
Yeah.
All right, I don't got to tell you nothing, right? You know what that one is, right?
UW.
Weeb.
A weeb? Where'd that name? What? Can I get some origin on
What's
that?
the context of this?
Yeah.
Let me get the Urban Dictionary out.
Probably came from Twitch or something, probably.
Oh.
It's just like basically a nerd, but except for it's specified for people that just watch anime.
I'm going to go ahead and call you a nerd, man. Everyone
A
knows that
weeb
one.
is a non-Japanese male who watches and is a fan of anime, has a waifu pillow, and is obsessed with Japan.
That sounds like Josh.
I don't got a waifu or a pillow.
You got a pillow, right?
No,
You're obsessed with Japan, right?
not really.
Anyways, continue.
But,
All right, so
yeah.
there's a lot of weebs.
There was like thousands, and there was like people that were trying to direct the line, like the volunteers or the workers. They didn't know what to do. Like, it was just all bad communication. Because like when we got there, we were trying to find the back of the line. We didn't know where it was. Like, and there's 3 different entrances, and we were trying to go to the shorter entrance, and even then, like, it was just so packed, we didn't know where to go, and there was no one directing anybody. So I actually gave up most of Thursday. Like, I waited an hour in the line because there's no direction. So I guess a line just started near the front. So to get in, I was like, oh, we should just stand in here and we should make it in there in about an hour or so. And then they just kept redirecting people, making people move into different lines, and then like it was just a whole clusterfuck. It was just a huge fucking mess.
Sounds like that that Pokemon Go fiasco in Chicago.
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty much just like that, where it was just like a whole fuck up. And so I just gave up after the first hour, and then we decided to just go eat and then do other stuff for the day. And then like around 4 o'clock, I was just checking in to see how it was, like how the line situation was, whatever. And apparently either most people gave up or they fixed the situation, because then I went in and I was able to just walk right in. But by the time I got in at 4, it was only like 2 hours left in the like exhibit hall and everything. So I was just like, man, I hope it isn't like this fucking like tomorrow, the next day, because that would be fucking trash. Like wasting all that money and traveling there to just wait in line for 6 hours. But we went in the next day, and apparently they fixed everything. Like they figured out the line issue, they got everyone in, everything was going by smooth. Because I woke up, got in there like maybe a half hour earlier, just normal, and I was just like literally first person, went through the bag check, and then just walked right in, and then it was experiencing Anime Expo. But it was dope. A lot of different like. A lot of people were dressed as My Hero, obviously. That was a big #1 panel. I couldn't get the tickets to that. But I did watch Dr. Stone and Fire Force, even though it was kind of pointless to get a premiere pass to watch that, because that came out the same day, or like literally the next day after they premiered it, or the day of.
Did you cosplay?
No, my brother did, though.
Who was he?
Day 1, he was Kuroku. Like, he was...
Nice.
Yeah, he actually was Kuroku.
Did he dye his hair blue?
He had a wig.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then the next day he was Hinata from Haikyuu, the volleyball anime. He did like the whole sports thing because of how hot he thought it would be. But surprisingly, it was actually not as hot. Like from what I was talking to, like, I think I was talking to you about how hot it was out here versus it was in LA.
Oh yeah, it was me. I was walking Juno, man.
Yeah,
I was out there sweating my ass off.
Yeah, you're like, man, it's hot. And I was like, it's not that bad. It's only like 88.
Did you feel any earthquakes?
No, that was another weird thing. Everyone kept talk about the earthquakes throughout the whole convention.
Yo, Brian was freaking out. I mean, I wish, man, he should be here to tell that story, because I could not do it justice. But when he was telling me, I could just visualize what he was doing in his hotel room. He was probably crying. No, I'm just playing.
What, Lo-chan?
Yeah.
Oh, he was out there?
Never mind. He was... Continue. He was in Vegas. He was in Vegas last week.
Oh, what was he doing there? Wasn't Jeff was over there, right? For his
Jeff was in Vegas?
Yeah, I think he went to Vegas last week for his
honeymoon?
Anniversary.
Anniversary, yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, I didn't feel any earthquakes. I did watch those 2 animes. I think those were really good.
Dr. Stone?
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting.
What's that about?
So the premise is the whole world gets randomly turned to stone, like everybody.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you why or anything like that.
Okay.
It starts off with just the main character is this, or two. It looks like it's 2 main characters. The first main guy is like some idiot that he's in love with this one girl, and then at the beginning of the show he's trying to show how he confessed his love to her, and then this other guy that's just like super smart. So, but everyone gets turned to stone, and then it's like almost 4,000 years later, him and the smart guy, they unstone, like they come out, and they were alive the whole time, and they don't know how it happened or anything, but one of the main guys, the smart dude, he's trying to like make modern civilization again, get out of the Stone Age again, because it's been so long.
He wants to do it real quick, though.
Yeah. But
Stone Age.
yeah, but it's interesting. It's a shonen anime, so there's gonna be some fights. Like the second episode came out Saturday or Friday, I believe.
No spoilers.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
but there's supposed to be fight scenes and stuff between how he does it.
Now, what's the other one?
Fire Force.
All right.
That one's pretty interesting. Same director of Soul Eater, so same artwork and everything like that.
Okay.
Like the main character has like those shark teeth, just like how
That is
Soul.
a very underrated anime, by the way.
Soul Eater is awesome.
Okay. But
That's why I didn't like the
You like the what?
I said that's why I didn't like the art style, not anime.
But that one, the premise of that one is in this world, people randomly just combust and become like fire demons or monsters or whatever. So they have a special task force called the Fire Force, where they have to destroy all the corrupted people that randomly combust and turn into like infernals. That's what they call them.
Okay.
And then figure out why it's happening.
Right.
And so like the first episode, you just meet like the main character, and I just watched the second episode because literally all the episodes come out the same time. Like Fire Force, Dr. Stone, I think Demon Slayer, they all come out the same day. So it's like a whole day that you can watch the anime. But so you meet the main character, and then in the second episode you meet the second main character, which I think you would like him a lot.
Most of them are pyro users.
Yeah, like the whole premise is so like people in the Fire Force have pyrokinetics basically, where they use some fire power to control. Like the main character, he can shoot fire out of his feet, so like he can use it to like fly, and then he does like some crazy like spin kicks and like just does like crazy damage, and he uses it to propel himself or like launch things from his foot. Like when he kicks something, it just like flies directly at the enemy and destroys them.
What was the main character's name on Fairy Tail?
Natsu.
Natsu.
Yeah. But that one's pretty
A
good.
bunch of Natsu.
Natsu. Natsu action.
A lot of Natsu action.
Fire Dragon Roar!
But yeah, I like it. I think that's something that you would like a lot, Mark. And then the other two
still
big
gotta watch Shield
animes.
Hero.
Huh?
I still gotta watch Shield Hero.
Oh my god.
I got a lot of stuff to watch.
Yeah, Shield Hero already, or at least the series. I don't know if it ended, but the anime series ended. So I don't know if they're gonna make another season of it. But yeah, Shield Hero is really good. The other big ones that came out was Vinland Saga that I haven't seen yet.
I watched the first episode. It's kind of like that show Vikings.
Yeah, it's a show about Vikings.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be like kind of more bloody, more, I guess,
Yeah,
more serious, just more mature.
it's very bloody.
Yeah. But I hear that was
Extra
really good.
bloody.
Extra
And then,
bloody.
what was the one that...
Like Steve likes his steaks.
You told me. That was
Extra
another
bloody.
popular one.
A Referetta.
Yeah.
It's not blood.
Oh, Steve, like extra bloody. He
Bloody steak.
said, don't drain mine. I want that blood. You big nasty.
But yeah, those are the main four, pretty much.
You ever
So-
had a rare steak?
No.
Not often, or no?
No.
He said not often or no. He said the man said no, dude. He said, you ever have a rare steak? He said no. He said, oh, not often.
Closest I got would be medium rare.
Yeah, that's what you should get. But...
You like yours medium rare?
Yeah, I do.
You
But-
big nasty. Ah.
But speaking of food, if you guys ever do go out to the LA area, I
I'm
love
going.
sushi.
I'm going next week. Dude.
You ain't going nowhere more.
Try,
Stop.
go to a
Stop.
place called Sugarfish.
What? Did you
Yeah.
call me?
Sugarfish? You made it sound like some weird names. Sugarfish.
Is that a weird pet name you call your girlfriend?
Come here, you little sugar fish. That sounds
No,
nasty.
that's actually sugar tits, right?
Yep.
Edit.
Hey, don't put that in. Don't put the sugar
You
tits
guys
in.
always call for edits. You know there's no edits.
We're gonna have that.
No, anyway.
And we're
Just
back.
like in the beginning. The dongle's going in.
The dongle's going in. Oh, that's gonna be a
The
hard.
dongle's going in over here. Dude.
That's gonna be a hard one to explain. That's gonna be a real hard one to explain.
But yeah, definitely if you're ever in the LA area, try out.
What's sugarfish? I'm assuming it's a fish place.
Sushi.
Oh, you already said that, sushi. Okay.
Yeah, sushi.
Is it
So,
better
like,
than Jews?
This is probably the best sushi place I've ever had.
The
my
best,
gosh.
hands down.
So the way how it is,
What?
it's weird because there's not a lot of options. Like it's kind of like you pick whatever the chef wants.
Like
But
you
the
lost
way
my
how
heart.
they cook it is they don't wait for everything to be finished because they believe in the food is it's best when it's just fresh, like right off of out of the the plate or not the plate, but the pan or whatever. So they bring all the food right out to you as soon as it's done. Each individual like sushi pieces
Okay.
is brought out to you, and like the rice is like the perfect temperature every time. It's just a nice warm like rice like rolled up, and then the fillet, the cut that they put out there.
I would hate to work there, man. You just be running around all the time.
They don't got one of those rotating counter things.
Oh, I mean, I tried one of those, but that was good. But this was better. Like, I don't know, it tasted so much better.
Now, when you say fresh, would they ever like come to your table and just like butcher a fish in front of you and just?
No, they just bring out the plate like just that like.
So it's not that fresh.
That'd be kind of cool. Would you go to that?
They're not coming out to the table and Gordon Ramsay and the fish in front of you, are they?
They just like plop down a big fish like.
All right,
Slapping around.
first take the tuna, salt, pepper.
We're about to get it. Anyways.
Definitely, I recommend it. Like,
Sugarfish. Okay.
Sugarfish. Ever in the LA area, try it out.
Okay.
It's the best sushi I ever had.
The best.
Oh, this is Brian right here.
Hey, pick it up, man.
Really gonna pick up during the podcast?
Yeah, man.
Hello?
We got a call in.
No, we're recording right now. How's it going, man?
Welcome to the podcast, Brian.
Welcome to the podcast, Brian Lochin. Brian Lochin, a.k.a. The Lock, a.k.a. The Loach, a.k.a. Huh?
AKA what?
Lotion.
AKA Loch Ness Monster.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Day is going, man. I'm on my way to a day party.
A day party?
So a party.
So that's what alcoholics call a party.
That's what Brian calls an orgy.
Are you going to an orgy? Hey, we were just talking to Tony about, Tony was in LA and we were asking him about the earthquakes. And I was telling him, I didn't tell him everything you told me about your experience in Vegas, but do you want to share with the people about, your experience in Vegas when the earthquakes hit?
Yeah, man, I almost fucking died, bro.
I don't know why that's funny.
We're terrible friends.
Stratosphere is, I was on the 18th floor of the Stratosphere.
Right.
And when that earthquake hit, man, I thought I was about to die.
Were you?
People are stranded. You watch out the window, you think you're almost watching a movie where the window literally is flying back and forth. I'm like, this isn't supposed to happen because I'm on the 18th floor.
Yeah.
If you turn around, where are you going to go? You can't go anywhere.
Were you, when you looked out the window and noticed that things were shaking and, you started having like flashes of, your life was flashing before your eyes, were you, what were you doing at that moment?
Ask him if he messed himself.
Yeah, I was about to ask him. I was like,
ask him if he
Oh,
messed himself.
Marlon wants to know.
Did you mess yourself?
Hey, we all want to know.
Marlon, everyone wants to know if you shit yourself when you looked out the window.
Nah, I didn't shit my
Yes.
my feet a
Yeah,
little
you
bit,
did.
though.
Yeah, he said he peed a little bit. He dribbled a little bit.
a little nugget come out.
Don't worry about that, man. My dog has little sprinkles every now and then too.
Like, this is the most frightening thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like,
Yeah, man, I can't imagine.
And my
Did you
family,
feel all of
friend
it?
that was
Like,
with me,
it-
she's just
it
sitting there
went?
laughing like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, bitch, you know what's wrong with me.
So, we're not going to get in that here. But, so you were getting ready to exit the room and you were trying to get calm, but you weren't having it because you were panicking, correct?
Nah. I was like, we gotta go. But then in my mind, I'm like, where are we going to go?
Right.
You can't use the elevators and you can't run down 18 flights of stairs in time. And
True.
in my mind, I'm like, all right, well, let's say I make it down to a couple flights. The building snaps I had. You know what? I'm either traveling with the building or I'm stuck in the staircase. Or
Yeah.
I'm dead. Those three things.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man.
Did he feel all of them?
Did you feel all the earthquakes?
There was like 3 of them, I believe.
Oh, there are 3 different earthquakes? Did you only feel one or did you feel all 3?
No. There was 2 actually. There was one. I wasn't there. There was one when I was actually in.
Yeah, there was like a 6.3 on one day, and there was like a 7.1, I think, on another day.
That was the bigger one.
I think there's tons of aftershocks, but I don't know.
I mean, I mean, like I said, I didn't feel anything when I was there. People were talking about it, but I was like, what? There's earthquake?
It is getting cold.
That just
All right.
reminds me of that one that like happened around here. It was like
Well, let me,
2 or 3 years ago.
Let me give you a call back when we're done,
The
all right?
small one, and I was like, wait, there was an earthquake?
Oh, I think I had a meme about that, dude.
Yeah, no
there was
problem.
Like a little chair that, like a lawn chair that
You
fell.
gotta come in. You gotta come in and sit down with us and enjoy a beer, man.
Yeah, one day. Or we do a remote recording somewhere.
No, we're not.
No.
Wow.
Nah.
You gotta be here, Brian.
We'll set it up. We'll set it up,
It
bro.
looked like
No.
we
All
FaceTimed
right, man.
You guys,
All right,
we
later.
closed it.
We almost did that though.
While I was in LA, like, yeah, guys, we're just walking to get some food. What is it?
You know, Brian never calls me, man.
He calls me every now and then.
He might call you next week.
Do you want Brian to call you?
He called me
I'm
on my
not
birthday.
saying that, but I'm just saying he never calls me.
Brian's a good friend.
Man, man,
Brian is not a good friend.
Dude.
Well, we all see each other on our birthdays usually, so
Yeah.
we don't need to call each other.
Why is he not a good friend?
That's probably a better question for Brian. Why aren't you a good friend? So, Brian, if you're watching this, why are you not a good friend?
All right, well, maybe we'll get an
Leave the
answer for that next
comments
week.
below.
Yeah. Why is Brian not a good friend of Marlon? So would you say, aside from that first day, because it sounds like it was stupid,
Yeah, first day was
what would you say your overall experience at Anime Expo was this year?
It was awesome. Like the only difference was, so the first year that I went last year, their entertainment room was way better because it had a whole bunch of more companies. Like Square Enix was there, Blizzard was there, showing off like some of the games and stuff. Like
Blizzard was there?
Yeah, they had like a lot of their like just product. I don't know if they showed anything new. I don't think there was anything new last year during around July. Can't remember, but like I know Square Enix was last year. They were showing off Dragon Quest 9, 10. What game?
11.
11. Wow. But they were showing off 11. There and they were showing Kingdom Hearts before it came out.
Okay.
So you got to play those. You know, like wait in line and play those. But this year at the entertainment hall, there wasn't really anything. It was just more like a tabletop. Stuff. So they had like a lot of like that Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh was really big, Magic was really big. They had like some mobile stuff there that was kind of like neat.
Mobile stuff.
Mobile games, yeah.
Mobile stuff is
And
getting
then-
bigger and bigger, man.
Yeah, and then
They have a card fight there?
yeah, they had card fight. And another big thing that I was surprised is they had what's that one spinning thing?
Beyblades.
Yeah, Beyblades.
Beyblades?
Wait, no, was it Beyblades? What is it?
Bakugan.
Bakugan. That's what it is.
Bakugan.
Okay.
What is that?
Like,
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I
We're not-
don't know if it was a spinning thing. Maybe it was. But I don't
They're
know.
like
I didn't really take a
they're
look
like
at it.
spinning things. I think the Bakugans are spinning things that transform.
Okay, yeah. All I know is people were just ripping something, flying out. I just took a quick. I was like, oh, what's
Oh, that's
that?
Beyblades, dude.
And I was just like, huh?
isn't that what Neji says? Like when he does his like little thing?
Bakugan?
Bakugan.
What were those little top
He does say
things
Bakugan.
when we were kids? The
top-
little metal ones. They have like you get them for like the Power Ranger ones, and
Oh, the Pogs?
no, they were like spinning tops, but it was like a plastic dome.
Oh, you mean like spinning tops?
Yeah, it might have been.
Oh,
You mean like a Mega Man, like Top Man?
Ah, dude. Oh, God.
Well done.
Clap.
Clap for me.
but I think overall, like a lot of the like lines wasn't as bad to buy stuff in the exhibit hall because last year, all the exclusive stuff just sold out instantly. If you were there on Thursday, it was gone like by Friday. Like all the exclusive stuff. So I think they did a better job of like handling that compared to last year. The one thing I wanted to do, but the line was always long, was Bluefin. They always had like those limited edition Gundams.
Oh, yeah.
But like usually at Anime Central, they have a small line where it's easy to just like walk in. This one, they had like the line and it wrapped around the place like
Oh, heck no.
2 times. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Y'all got a website? Y'all got a website?
Yeah, but I mean, usually what's nice about Anime Expo is that there are always like cool limited edition stuff that gets revealed there. Like I think my brother got from Good Smile one of the Fate Grand Order like Ninroids of Arthur, where it was the male version of Saber.
Okay.
So instead of Saber being the female, like in all the other Fate stories, it's a male version, and he's wearing like just like a cool uniform. It's pretty sweet. It's just a different story arc where Saber's an actual male this time instead of the female. So he has like that one, and I think that one's like a limited edition one that's pretty hard to get. And
It's pretty dope.
Those Nimroids are expensive.
they can be, yeah, they can go.
How
up
much
to,
was
like,
that one?
He bought it for 50.
About
so
45.
50. I'm pretty sure.
He said it after you already.
Yeah, it's probably like 50, and then Marlon's like 45.
No, did he say $1.45? He said 50. He said $1.45. He said 50.
But I mean, yeah, some of them can get expensive. But I think like Good Smile's doing making it where it's not as expensive because like all the My Hero stuff got re-released.
Yeah.
So like I remember I bought my Bakugo for like almost like 100, and they released it now for like I think if you bought it from actual Good Smile now, it's like 50 to 60. Where I still saw like a lot of other places were trying to sell it for like 70, 80 still, even
So-
though you can get them from Good Smile like a lot cheaper now.
So they hit you with the Yu-Gi-Oh reprint.
Yeah, basically. But so
They
people
hit you
can
with the
get 'em.
structured deck.
Just because,
you
like-
want some comments?
You want some comments?
Your comments.
Because your comments.
But I mean, like My Hero is such a big thing that
It's huge.
They want to make money off of it, especially in America.
They're not gonna make no money selling them for $300.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, but
fair enough.
it's good because now all the newer characters and stuff will be in America at that cheaper price too, so you don't have to like import it from like Japan or something like that for like 100. Because like I remember when I got it for 100, I was happy because they were trying to sell it if they had it for sale for like almost $250 to like $300 at most of those conventions, and I was just like, yeah, glad I didn't spend that. But now that they re-released it, I'm
You're like, damn, I
should've
paid
waited.
100.
Yeah,
I paid 100 for that.
yeah, exactly.
I paid 100.
Yeah. But I mean, it's cool. The only thing, yeah, if they can fix the line thing and then like up the entertainment room again, I think it'll be better. But I think overall this year was still better than the year before.
Last year. Would you
Yeah.
go again?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right.
Just
Drew.
even not just for Anime Expo, but the experience in LA.
Yeah, Brian tells me all the time that like just the people, like he went to San Diego, but he was just saying like he wants to move over there someday. He's just like people are just nicer in LA. I'm like, what, dude?
They drive crazy over there.
got Compton
Oh, yo,
over there?
They drive crazy as
Yeah.
shit over there.
Pretty sure
It's-
gang
yeah.
life originated over there, dude.
And the highways, the highways, something. It's like
Yeah.
you got like 6 lanes. In
Yeah, I heard it's
First
pretty
off,
crazy.
yeah, the traffic is terrible. And then second, people, okay, the very first time I went there last year, I thought we got the Uber from the airport to the hotel. And I was just like telling my brother, I was like, when we got off, I was like, man, that guy was a terrible driver. Little did I know after using Ubers for the rest of the trip,
Everybody drives.
everybody drives like that. It's just how they drive. They're just
Well,
all aggressive and
To
they're
be
just,
fair though, I think because remember when we went to go visit Tony, I think when me and Steve went to go visit you, and then I think you drove somewhere. I was like, man, you are
yeah.
pretty close to these cars, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Well, you have to be
yeah, man.
aggressive, but these
Oh,
guys
yeah,
are-
it's a different
imagine,
experience,
Imagine
man.
how I drove like that, but like way,
Like one little.
way more
What?
aggressive
What'd
than
you
when I
say?
drove like when I was in Chicago.
All right.
Dude, there's this like
Did you get it?
It's just
No.
like a fly or like a
Little
Flying
gnat
around.
thing
Pissing-
flying around.
Pissing Steve off, dude. Pissing Steve right off.
Constantly flying around my face, just like I just see this little dot flying.
Just flying around trying to like headbutt.
And I think the food diversity is another big thing that's really nice. Like
I think we're getting a little bit of that here in Grand Rapids though.
we definitely are.
But yeah, I
But-
know that's where like I know the food is just crazy, like diverse.
Yeah, like
over
you
there.
can go almost like even some of the. It was funny because my buddy James, he said he
James?
asked it. James.
James.
Yeah. He-
James like James.
I'm guessing
Oh,
it's
no.
a different
No.
James.
he was telling me how there's like a lot of food stands there, like just like a little cart serving like hot dogs or whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm never doing that again because he got super sick. And I was like,
no damn hot dog.
I ate a hot dog last year and I was perfect. I grabbed 2 hot dogs because it was like $5. And again, those guys were making bank that Thursday because you got to remember those lines that are sitting there for like 5 hours. They're just rolling in, hot dogs, sodas, churros.
Tony said, "Hey, give me 2 of them dogs. Give me 2 of them footballs."
Nah, I'd try a churro.
He's like,
Like I said,
that's okay.
I waited an hour and I was like,
2 of those foot longs.
I was like, yeah.
He said, "Give me 2 of them footballs over here. I'm gonna take them to the head."
And then another thing that you would have to get used to is, man, homeless people.
Oh, we got some of them over here.
Yeah, if you give them money, they never fucking leave.
Bro, no, this is like way worse. Like if you're going down, you know how we go down a ramp off a highway?
They're doing live
literally
choreography.
The entire ramp is just tents. Like tents.
Well, I heard downtown there's quite a few homeless people.
Wait, what city is this?
Downtown LA.
LA.
Like our
LA?
downtown.
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure.
There's plenty of like downtown, but like
You ever look under the bridge?
I mean, yeah, I have, but I mean, like you.
No, I'm just
I'm sure they have a lot
LA's
more
a
in
much
LA.
bigger city though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
It was like real awkward. One time we were like, we were walking back to the hotel from Anime Expo, and we were just talking, and then I think we randomly pointed at something because it was like a bird or whatever, and then when we were pointing, we didn't realize there was a homeless person right next to that bird. Like the dude just like started moving. We're like, oh, there's a homeless guy. Yeah, so there's a bird over here. Like we're trying to point somewhere else. It was super awkward. But yeah, there's homeless people like all around. And it's not just LA. Like it's pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, I heard
like,
they have like whole neighborhoods that are just like
Yeah.
you go down the street and it's just like homeless people
Like, even when we
everywhere.
went to,
just
like,
like
a nicer-
tent city along the whole like.
Yo,
They call it the slums, man.
We even went to like a nicer area and there's like still people like just bumming it out everywhere. Like I went like when Nikki lives near Burbank, so they have like these 2 really nice malls. One's an outdoor mall and one's like a regular mall. One's called I think the Americano and then the
Was Buy More there?
No, I wasn't. I did make that joke. I was like, yo, is there a Buy More out here? But it's
From Chuck, if
Yeah.
you didn't get that.
I think it was called the Galleria. So the Galleria, I think, is the regular mall, and the Americano is like the outside mall, and they're like across the street from each other. But like in between that, there's still just bums, just like asking for money, just around the corner. I was just like, man, they're just everywhere. Like you can't escape them.
I told you about that one chick in Seattle, right? There was a girl that was holding the sign. She said the sign said homeless, need $20 for a ride home. Bitch, where's home? You don't have one.
Oh yeah, you told me. It's like, how are you homeless? Yeah, you want $20 to go home.
You're not gonna get me.
You're not getting my 20.
You're not getting me.
No, my 20's going to McDonald's.
Oh jeez. Okay.
But yeah, overall, it's a good,
Good
trip.
experience.
I definitely recommend. I know you've been to ASUN with me once. So
Yeah.
You just imagine that like times 10.
Okay.
10.
Hey, someone sweet.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna have to get out there. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
get out there.
you gotta check it out when you.
I'm gonna get out there, man. Probably not to that, but I'm gonna get out there.
All right. Cool.
I really want to go to I want to go to PAX South next year, and that's in January, right?
Why PAX South?
I've never been to Texas, man. I want to go see what it's all
I'll
about.
go to Texas too, man.
That's the smallest one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the newest out of the main 3.
It's the newest one, but I think it's the smallest one.
Yeah, usually the newer ones they have a hard time bringing people in because it's newer. Like that's why I like what PAX.
You should go to the PAX West.
That's in Seattle, right?
Yeah, that one's cool.
Hmm.
That was the first one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should all just plan a trip and just do something. That's what Brian was saying. We need to do like.
He's trying to get me to go to Japan and shit.
We don't have to go. Always.
Stop it.
Anyways,
Go to a Comic-Con. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I think San Diego Comic-Con's going on
we
right
should
now.
go to San Diego Comic-Con in a couple years.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's going on
Yeah.
right now.
Steve, what are you doing over there, man?
I'm trying to get that freaking.
Steve is
He's over here
pissed. He's like, get off, man.
Mr. Miyagi.
All right, enough anime. Steve,
What's up?
Anything new on Netflix, dude?
That Point Blank movie came out.
I saw that. It's got Falcon in it, right?
Yeah, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, Falcon.
That's what I said.
Well, he's going
That's
to
what
be
I said,
Captain America
Falcon.
now.
True, yeah.
He shouldn't be, but whatever. Go on, man. I'm listening. I'm still pissed.
It was an okay movie.
Oh, man.
What'd you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
If you want to jump right to that.
Wait, no. Let me hear the premise. What's the premise?
Okay.
I don't know if it's bad or not. If it's
I can just
bad,
read
I
the
don't
synopsis
tell
or
me.
whatever. It says, to save his pregnant wife, an emergency nurse teams up with an injured murder suspect in a race against time, rival criminals, and renegade cops. So pretty much in the beginning, his wife gets, like, kidnapped by this one criminal guy, and he's, like, blackmailing him to, like, get his brother out of the hospital because he got arrested.
Is this taken?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like I have a certain set of skills.
I have a certain set of skills.
Well, since he has like access to the hospital, he like can get the brother out, and then it's pretty much okay. He gets the brother out, but then there's other bad guys after him and stuff like that. So they're
Oh my god. Okay.
it's one of those things. Like they're always on the run, pretty
On
much.
the run,
People
yeah.
like chasing them and stuff.
I gotcha. So
Like the beginning was like the first half was like it kind of set it up okay, but then it kind of fell apart a little bit in the second half. I was like, oh, they kind of just didn't go.
yeah.
You were saying they dropped the ball.
Yeah,
So they had it right here, and they were just like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. You got to complete the process.
and some things in the movie were just kind of like you're like really,
You're like, what?
really? That's a little what?
yeah.
So what would you give it, man? I got to know.
Give me like a 6.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's like a 2 for you, right? About a 2. Yeah.
It's very middle. It's very middle of the road. It's like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It just kind of was. It was what it was.
Something to watch.
Yeah,
That's what you call
kills an hour and a half.
That's what you call background noise.
when I need something to listen to while I'm playing Hero, saving your life.
You're like, oh snap, that's crazy. All right, I have to put it on the long list of things I gotta watch.
Put it at the end.
Yeah, tack that one on the end.
I watched it.
What year are we on now on Netflix, Mark?
Huh?
For stuff you haven't watched yet.
You're funny. You got jokes, don't you?
That's gonna probably go number 50 or something like that. On the list.
Does the list cap?
I'm gonna come in one of these weeks and just surprise you. I'll be like, yeah, so I caught up on everything, which I want to know.
So now you were talking about
Kingdom
watching
Hearts ending.
Stranger Things, and have you watched one episode of Stranger Things?
Yeah.
And I marathon 2 seasons. Oh.
Look, Steve, we lead 2 very different lives.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the episode 1, though? I thought it was straight.
It all blended together, but I would say the third season was better than the other 2.
So far in season 3, for me anyway, I say so far, but I know there's probably millions of people who've already seen it. But for me, so far, the season's starting out right. It's pretty crazy already. But
Yeah, I gave it a second chance. I gave Stranger Things a second chance.
better than you thought.
Oh!
All right.
Yeah.
You gave it a second
Maybe-
chance, huh?
All right, so this is the question I'm going to ask. Is it worth going back to and watching it to finish season 3?
I will say, since it doesn't take that long, sure.
Okay.
I will say the seasons get better as they go along.
Boom!
Well, where do they
What do you
start?
want,
What
man?
point? Is it like right here and it just goes like this?
What do you mean?
That's technically an increase. It was on the incline. It wasn't very much.
I feel like it got better because I feel like the adults got a little bit more time in the show.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like
their
you-
storyline was a little bit more.
I feel like you kind of like betrayed me a little bit. I feel like you kind of betrayed me a little bit.
Because I
I'm just gonna be
You know what,
honest.
man? You know what? That dude, Steve, he's cool, man. We both hate Stranger Things.
That's what it's like, man. You know, that Steve over there, aka Herb, he's good people.
He's good people.
And then I come back and all of a sudden, yeah, I'm watching Stranger Things. You get the Stranger Things shirt on. Like, yeah, you ain't real.
He's like, you watch what?
I will say I did see one meme recently that was pretty funny on the Stranger Things. It was the mom Joyce. She was like, oh, first 2 seasons, what's happening to my boy?
Yeah.
And then it said on the next one, it was like season 3, what's happening to my magnets?
Yeah, yeah,
Because that's her question. It's like, what's happening to my boys? And then in season 3, it's like, what's happening to my magnets? Like,
Yeah, I
she's
saw that.
legitimately, like, the first, like, 3 episodes, she's, like, trying to figure out what's wrong with her
The
magnets.
fucking magnets keep falling off the fridge. I'm just like, dude, leave the magnets on the floor. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to watch much, but I started
So you
Stranger
finish
Things.
it. 1 to 10.
You gotta rate.
5.
Wow, all right. That's not really convincing way to me to get back to watching.
Wow, see, all right. Wow, all right.
Like, I will say it got better, but I was still wasn't, like,
So
That's
it's,
the word.
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
what
know.
Josh said. It got
didn't know
better,
you-
but
I didn't know you were shitting on season 1. When you said it got better, you really
Season 1 was like a 2.
All right, yeah.
It did go up quite a bit,
I
though.
don't think season 1 was a 2, but it was
It horrible.
Definitely wasn't.
The
wasn't
acting in it
good.
was horrible because I like
They're
there's
kids.
exactly. I hate kid actors.
Oh,
Jeez. Did you watch it?
Yeah, they were better.
Okay. Well, shit. Because they're like the same damn
kid
kids.
No, they're not the same ones.
They're pretty much like the same kids.
No,
They're honestly the same kids. They're actually it's actually the cast.
no. It's not.
he said it's actually the cast.
All right, so watch Point Blank over that. So
Dude, I'm telling
I mean, that will only take you an hour and a half to get through that.
just watch Stranger Things. You guys will all come back and be like, wow, Mark.
I wasted
was right,
17 hours of my life.
Nah.
yeah, I'd rather go watch some more anime.
I'd rather just
Yeah.
go ahead and play Dragon Quest Builders, get this farm going. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into some Dragon Quest Builders.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Oh man, I'm about to go continue some movies.
Some
What
movies.
else you got?
Oh,
Ooh, let's talk about Spider-Man.
I got a
Into the Spider-Verse.
couple movie things too.
All right, let's get Steve out
movies.
the way because ours is better.
He got movies. We got movies.
I heard that they were gonna do a remake of The Mask with a female lead. What do you guys think?
No. 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 That is not okay.
I don't know, like I don't know how they can do it because the way how the mask was, like the way how they did it was intended for a male character.
is
Like, well, the thing was, for me, I'm like, I don't think they need to because, like, I feel like, yeah, Jim Carrey was the Mask. That's why it worked. It was because of Jim Carrey because they made a sequel. They made a second movie.
Yeah, but that movie was whack though.
I know because I was like,
I
Jim
didn't
Carrey
even- I
made
don't
the
even
Mask.
remember. What was the second
Son
movie?
of the Mask.
Yeah, it was for his kid, right?
Well, it wasn't his kid. It was some
wasn't- it
kid,
wasn't
dude's
his
kid.
kid, yeah.
Like he had the
with,
mask on when he had sex with the wife. So like the kid came out because he had the mask on.
What? That's what happened? I thought the kid just put the mask on.
No, I'm pretty sure it was because he had the mask on when they did the deed.
All right, well that. Okay,
Make
that
sure
makes that
you
movie whack, then.
be careful with your attire while you're doing the deed, Mark.
When I'm performing coitus.
Yeah. Kid might come out with like a wrestling mask on. I don't know, I don't know what you.
Why does my kid have a wrestling mask
Why-
on?
I'm sorry.
Why is my kid a luchador?
It's the summer skins, man.
He's just the summer skins on. Okay.
Or it might come out with some golden glasses. I know you wear.
I got it. Yes, I got him.
Damn, dude, Steve been trying to kill that fly, dude. He been trying to kill that fly, dude. Man, there's nothing wrong with a female being the mask. She's got to be funny, though. She's got to be funnier than hell, though.
Who do you think would?
Well, did you like the Ghostbuster remake? Or the Ocean's 8 remake? Because those are all like
I never watched either of those movies.
for
I haven't seen. Elisa's been trying to get me to watch Ghostbusters for a while.
Well, I will say Ghostbusters. I watched the whole thing. I was like, no.
Oh,
That's why they had to
They had
remake
that
it
one
again.
big girl on there from what was her name?
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And then Ocean's 8, I got halfway through and I stopped watching.
I just couldn't watch any of those Oceans movies, man.
You didn't watch any of those?
Nope.
Oh man, I like the originals, but
I just saw Ready Player One on the plane ride back.
That is a good movie.
Ready Player One's a really good movie.
Yeah,
I
that
think I
was,
saw it on Hulu actually. I might actually know
That was actually
Good
a very
movie,
decent movie.
Is
That
it on
was-
Hulu?
I don't know. Let me see.
And I also watched
What's
Tag,
that?
but I messaged you guys to watch Tag. 'Cause I thought Tag was good. It literally reminded of literally us.
That was
except for we don't
okay.
live miles away.
yeah, it was okay.
Ooh.
I give it like a 6.5.
Oh.
Oh no, I guess I had more feels about it because it literally just reminded of like us because like the whole premise was like.
Well, it's based on a true story.
Yeah, it is. Like it's just based off of these guys that played tag when they were kids, and then they grow up. Like I think
It was like it was like a certain month of the year. Throughout that whole month, they would play tag, and whoever like was it at the end of the
Oh, I did
month.
see that.
Yeah.
It's got Hawkeye in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. And then
I heard he like broke his arms during the filming.
What? That's
Like
crazy.
I think he was doing one of the stunts and he like broke his arms or something like that. Doing
Both
one
of
of them? Yeah, I think both of them.
Jeez,
So
dude.
he was just going around, his legs, his arms just all.
Dude, people when they break their arms in real life, it's not like the same thing as a cartoon. See what he's doing? Did anybody else catch that? He said so when he broke his arms, was they like this? Was they doing this?
On My Hero, like when he broke his finger was all jacked up and it was. He's like,
That's a cartoon, dude.
it's an anime.
You're right.
See, you watched it. Didn't you feel like that? That's almost us.
Yeah, it got
never
kind of
played
crazy
tag
in
with
the end,
y'all.
though.
And then it took a dark turn at the end.
Yeah, it did get definitely
it got
dark.
pretty dark in the end.
Yeah, like whoa,
Yikes. He was pretending to be.
that definitely was not us.
Or no, that wasn't pretend. That was for real, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was about to be like.
Sign
"Psych."
it.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was crazy.
But I mean, I thought it was cool that like even miles away, like they'd still come to visit each other just to play a stupid game.
Yeah.
And I see us 100% doing something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
thought it was good. But what other movies are out, Steve?
Trying to think what else they had. I think I saw something on the new Bond movie that
The one chick is gonna be 007.
yeah, the one chick's supposed to be 007. She's be the new 007 agent.
Which
But she's not like James Bond. She's like just taking over the
Right. Huh. A chick 007. That could be dope though.
Did you see the thing with the Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
the live action?
I think we mentioned that
we
last
mentioned
time.
that last week. Josh told me about it.
Did you see who wanted to play as King Triton?
Terry Crews.
That would be dope.
So it was first a meme. They're like, you know what? Why are y'all mad about Little Mermaid being black? I'll be okay as long as Terry Crews is the King Triton. And then everyone was like, you're right. But then apparently Terry Crews got on board
Yeah.
and he made a petition to be it.
Dude. That would be dope, dude. You don't understand, man. Terry Crews is King Triton. Yeah, man. I was watching some Brooklyn Nine-Nine last night, but that's neither here nor there. But
Yeah, it's a good ass show.
yeah, it's a good ass show, man. Dude, Terry Crews is King Triton, dude. He doing the peck dance with the thing.
Yeah, he'd do a
Yeah,
real
he'd be
good
good.
job.
He'd be good. Yeah.
But on some real shit, the Spider-Man movie.
Into the Spider-Verse was dope. I did not know that.
Talk about the other Spider-Man movie, but okay,
I
yeah.
was talking about Into the Spider-Verse.
All right, well, we can go into that.
No, you got it. No, you got it. No, you got it. You got it.
I still gotta
So-
see this, man.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse?
Both of them actually.
Yeah, me too. Well, I saw one already, so.
I made this really dumb joke when I was like watching it with Nikki. I was like, "Yeah, I had this."
Wait, who are you watching it with?
Nikki.
Nick.
She likes Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Oh, y'all both like Spider-Man?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I was like, "Yeah, I had to watch it while I was out here because I'm far away from home."
Oh, did you give her that line?
Yeah, she said she hated it.
Oh no.
That's cool, dude. It's cool. It's cool.
But that movie, in my opinion,
That's my movie.
yeah,
I knew you were gonna say that, Tony.
I think it's way better than Endgame.
Ooh, you crazy as hell right now.
I thought it started out kind of slow, but then it got better.
Yo,
That's
those-
only
those
because
fight.
it's only because he saw it out there.
Yeah,
with-
far
with-
from home.
Yeah, with other friends.
I might have to watch this on Friday, man. I got the whole weekend off. Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I
Sunday.
definitely.
Saturday.
Yeah, man. I gotta clean my grill, make sure everything is in tip-top shape. Clean those burners off. Clean the trays. I got some degreaser going. It's gonna be a real production.
I don't understand you sometimes.
I don't understand you ever, but I still heal you in hot. So
Yeah, dude, we gotta get some footage of that.
you want some footage, man?
But I recommend watching it.
I gotta watch it. Better than Endgame? Oh hell no, dude.
I got
Better
to
than Endgame?
No.
All right, good.
Like I said, it started out like real slow. It was like, I don't know. You have to watch it.
Okay.
It's almost like they have to set up the movie for the actual movie to start.
Yeah, I get that.
It's
I don't know. Maybe the second
it's
half
kind
was
of
just
it's like
so
almost
good.
like the first half is like almost like cheesy in a way, where it's like fake, and then you know what I mean.
I think they just had to because of the character.
Yeah.
Like there's like literally there's no way to naturally bring it in like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But it starts off kind of slow. That's why I wouldn't rate it like as high as Endgame. But
Better than Endgame?
the
Nah.
fight scenes are sick,
nah.
No.
bro.
You
I
said
can't
that
say
movie
it
was
because I'll
trash.
spoil it. But
Yeah, don't
Alright.
spoil it.
Don't
man.
spoil it.
man,
I'm trying to watch this on Friday. Man.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely watch it on Friday.
Why do you keep doing that?
So, Spider-Man.
I already know some spoilers, so.
Yeah, there's a.
I'm gonna go ahead and web you.
There's a big spoiler.
I'm gonna
But,
go ahead and web you.
But yeah, definitely recommend it. But I guess on to the Spider-Verse.
That movie was sweet. The movie was dope.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, watch it, man. It's good.
Brought it out. The movie was real good.
I don't know how I felt about that pig, but that shit was kind of whack.
I felt like the pig and Penny were a little too
Wait, there's a
forced.
spider pig?
Yeah.
Spider pig. Spider pig.
But you've never seen
Yeah.
Spider-Verse?
No.
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
It's Peter Porker.
Yeah, Peter Porker. Oh, that's messed up.
No, wasn't there like a Family Guy episode?
No, it was The Simpsons,
Was
wasn't
it
it?
Simpson?
Oh,
was
it was
it
The
like
Simpsons,
Spider Pig. Spider
Yeah, it was
Pig
The Simpsons.
can do whatever. Spider.
He said, "Does whatever a
Spider Pig does. Yeah, Homer is stupid. Homer is stupid. No, it was straight though. I'd give it a 9 or 9.5. Dude.
That high?
It was pretty good.
I'll give it a
good,
9.
man.
You guys are crazy as hell right now.
Yo, everyone was telling me that
Huh?
it was really good.
Watch it.
Watch what?
It's a
You
Spider-Verse.
don't, you don't know what we're rating high right now.
I know,
You just
but
it's
your
crazy.
your rating is so high. You're just crazy as hell right now.
He didn't even know what we're rating. He's like, what? A 9.5? Man, you crazy, dude. What are you talking about?
Did you watch it?
I'll add it to my list, man.
Everyone was telling me that this movie, like, that it was crazy because it came out in theaters first, right? Everyone was telling me that it was crazy. You got to watch it. It's insane. You just got to.
I did hear one crazy thing about the movie is like one of the characters is in, what was it, 12 frames per second, and the other character is in 24 frames per second because that's what the movie is like shot in.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the pig, right?
No, it's like the newer Spider-Man, the better looking, higher def Spider-Man's in 24 frames per second.
Yeah.
And then like the older one is in,
Yeah, I think it's Spider-Noir.
yeah, it's
The
like,
old one.
Oh, yeah.
so the less quality, well, it's like he's only 12 like frames, so he's like skipping every 2
Yeah.
frames.
Well, yeah, because I think the reason why they did that because I think each Spider-Man was actually
From a
drawn from different
Yeah,
artists. Like each artist like had their own Spider-Man that they drew. So
That's
they
why I
were
thought
kinda
it was the
different.
pig because the pig was actually like it was like cartoony.
But I think the Spider-Noir, the older school one where he's a detective. I don't know.
Yeah, he was sweet.
When I think of Penny, I just think of Diva.
Yeah,
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 literally.
yeah. It's Diva.
I think those two were just kind of too. Honestly, even Spider-Noir. I mean, like those guys. To me, if they weren't in there, it wouldn't really change much.
They could have thrown somebody else in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It would still have been a straight movie.
You know.
Kingpin.
Peter-
You think Kingpin was overpowered?
No, I mean that was like the whole point of how Kingpin is. He's just always been super strong. Like, but that's all he ever had. He's just
Yeah,
super
but-
strong.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Anyways.
I thought it would be. I did think it would be cooler if they showed more of the other villains.
Yeah.
Like they were just there for like that
Yeah.
brief moment. and I was
Twists.
like,
Yeah. Some of that stuff was crazy.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah,
Anyways.
the artwork was pretty cool though.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was visually stimulating and the story was great.
Good.
Watch it, Steve.
All right. It's on Netflix, so yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't
Watch
seen
it.
Well, I'll stick it in my queue.
I just added it to my list, Mark. Why don't you leave me the hell alone?
All right, man. Now on to some video game stuff, man.
What are we starting with?
I want to know about this Dragon Quest Builders, man. I've been asking y'all, give me an update. And you know what? I'm sure you guys have different experiences. So
Well, Josh is a little farther than me. He got.
Whoa!
He's a little farther than me. Which is uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah, look at him putting in work, dude.
You over here,
I'm proud of you,
building
dude.
shit.
I'm proud.
But it's actually a pretty cool game, especially for someone who doesn't like Minecraft, because it's
Reminds me more of like I like Minecraft. Like
Yeah, I was like, you
I don't
like
like
we
Minecraft.
played.
I don't like Minecraft.
I don't
I
like
played Minecraft like a little bit, but reminds me more of almost like an Animal Crossing type game.
Yeah, I mean, you go around, you take care of people, you build up reputations, and
Like it's a good game to while you're waiting for Animal Crossing to come out. So you like start up a town, you farm, you feed them, they build houses, they work for you.
Now that is a good way to explain that to me to buy the game, because I like Animal Crossing.
I like Animal Crossing.
but I do not.
And then like and like the multiplayer. So like in Animal Crossing, the multiplayer was like you had your own town, you built it up, whatever, and then you could invite your friend over to your town, right? Dragon Quest Builders is like the same way. You have an island that was like given to you, and you can build it up however you want, and your friend can just come visit your island, or you can go visit his.
that's the Awakening one, right? The first one.
Still sounds boring to me.
Yeah.
He said what?
Did you like Animal Crossing?
Not really.
That's why.
Whoa, dude, you can't say that. That's a fucking
mean-
sin. People love Animal
That's
Crossing.
actually weird, because you like Harvest Moon, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
What?
That's what that is.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell?
I remember, I was like, wait a minute. Me
Wait,
and Steve
wait.
bonded off of one game when we were real young.
Wait, have you ever
And it
played
was
Animal
Harvest
Crossings?
Moon.
Yeah, I had one of them.
You didn't like Animal Crossing, but you like Harvest Moon?
Yeah.
Crazy as hell.
Different. I guess just different ages, man. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, we did play one.
This is better now. Go ahead and try it.
This is better now. It's more better for you.
It's more better.
The good
for you.
thing is you can set it so that
I'm
your
sure I'd
friends
have
can't
fun
break
for
your
like
stuff.
a while, but I'd probably get bored with it pretty quick.
Probably.
So
It's
Marlon
probably
can't
really
steal
not
my
the
stuff
game
no
that
more.
You play for, you're not really looking to beat this one in about 30 seconds, Steve.
Yeah.
The nice part about this is that it's still like a Dragon Quest game, so there's like hidden things around in like areas that you wouldn't really
Oh, yeah?
expect.
Is that true? Is it like a Dragon Quest game?
There's like puzzles and
Yeah.
stuff that you have to figure out by
Okay.
building. So
But-
like, I don't know. There's like this little waterfall. I don't know if you found it on the map. There's like a waterfall going down, but it's not flowing to the bottom. So if you like block it off or whatever, it flows all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, I found that one. But the like in the first one, there's like like this structure that's just like up in the sky, and if you like build up to it,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like a heart piece up there or whatever, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I got you.
That's dope.
That is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to pick it up, but I think it's going to be a little later since all the new games are coming out.
Yeah.
And your weapons do not break.
Yeah,
Did they break
that is a
before?
cool thing.
Oh, it was they broke before.
Was it like Breath of the Wild quick?
No,
That threw me for a loop on Breath of the
it
Wild.
wasn't that quick.
That threw me for a loop.
I was like, was it Breath of the Wild quick? Because I remember when I first played, I was like, oh yeah, I got this sword. I don't have this
I don't
sword.
have this
it wasn't that quick, and you can actually just hold down the right trigger. It's just, what is it? ZR, and you can just start whacking your hammer at shit, man. It's great. You just hold it down. You just walk into.
And they do the Naruto run now.
Oh yeah, you can run, dude.
Alright.
Yeah, that'll be some
Some
Hey, wait,
welcome additions.
Marlon, what would you rate the game so far?
So far, coming from a person who doesn't, I mean, I don't really like reading. There's a lot of reading, but there's some humor in there.
I skipped through most of it.
You're missing some funny shit they say.
Dude, one of the girls says lit a lot, and
What?
Yeah, she does say lit.
What? He's like, yo, this town is lit.
She
Yeah,
says lit.
stuff
She
like
says
that.
goat. She says a lot of like
millennial shit.
yeah.
What the heck? Okay.
And did you see that the one girl, like the first girl you meet there, and you go into that cave, and the Malroth guy, he wanted to see what was in your book, and you didn't show him. And she's like, "What you got in that book? You got some mucky magazine hidden between those pages."
I don't know. I must have skipped that part.
See, you're missing a lot of funny
Monkey magazines, dude.
You're missing a lot of funny shit they say.
Monkey magazine stuck between those pages. Yikes. What are you trying to imply?
Playboy.
Oh.
And you know why they're stuck too.
Yeah. It's stuck for a reason. Because it came like that.
No, they don't.
They
No.
glued the pages together on accident.
Do they?
Mine do.
On accident, yeah.
For right now, even with all the reading, I would give it like a solid 8. Because I would give like the first Dragon Quest like a 7. Like there were some changes I would like to have seen, but I feel like they made those changes with this one. And like the weapon thing, like having a weapon that doesn't break is fucking huge.
Yeah. Huh. Wow. 7 from you.
8.
8.
You said 8?
No,
You said 8.
Oh, you said 8?
We had 7 for the first one.
Okay.
I would give it. There's a lot of talking, man. A lot of
It's a
talking.
Square Enix game.
I ain't trying to read that.
Gosh, dude.
I don't know. I give it.
I knew it. Oh.
Say anything.
I give it a 7. I would rate it a little bit higher if you could actually, like, when they said multiplayer, like limiting it to the first island or whatever is kind of like lame.
Yeah.
Especially since like all of the characters in your town fight with you like the whole time, so I don't understand why you couldn't just like drop into whoever's game and just like follow them around and like build stuff or help them build stuff, like complete their quests or whatever. That's the only thing that would made it like actually like a solid like 8.59.
Did you try out that that little code that came in the game with the stackable slime?
Did you?
I forgot about it until now.
Stackable slime.
Yeah, they have a DLC code for like a stackable slime recipe thing.
Yeah, you stack them up like Goombas. You know how you stack up your Goombas?
No.
You don't know? What?
What is this from?
You don't... do you know what a Goomba is?
Yeah. What's a Goomba?
You never played Mario Odyssey?
No.
They're the
Stacking
little
the
fucking...
Goombas?
They're the first guys you see when you walk out, and it's like...
I know what a Goomba is. But I was like, what?
He said, well, why?
What is the stacking thing?
I don't know.
You
don't know what the stacking
You've
thing
never
is?
seen the Goombas hop on top of each other's heads and like walk around in a line?
No.
They do. But I was just saying, I don't know why the slimes are stacking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That'd be weird. And plus, they're slimes. You can't really stack slimes.
Yeah, they just meld together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How's that work?
I don't know. I'm going to find out. But when I looked at the... I don't think I brought the case with me. Nah, I didn't bring it with me. It's in the office.
That's a sweet Switch case. Where'd you get it from?
Ain't no plugs.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
No plugs. No plugs at all.
All right, so you guys got anything else about Dragon Quest, man?
I'm not that far into it.
So far, it's pretty good, though.
It's time consuming.
So we got an 8 and a 7.
It's not bad.
Maybe if it wasn't so packed the next 2 weeks, I'll pick it up like afterwards because Marvel is this Friday.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Fire
Wait,
Emblem is the following week.
Speaking of Fire Emblem, did anyone see that intro thing that they released?
So who's bringing that Marvel over so I can play it?
I'll bring it over, Steve. I got Saturday, Sunday off.
When it come out?
Friday.
This Friday. And then next week is Fire Emblem.
Jeez, dude.
Let's talk about that Fire Emblem scene real quick.
Man, Fire Emblem's trash.
Whoa.
What'd you say?
Yes, I...
Dude, in this scene, there's like these two armies
That's right,
fighting
Marlon.
each other.
You say that.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude, she really like tackles a dude and like stabs him multiple times.
Yep.
Yikes.
That's legit. I don't know. Did you figure out what house you're gonna pick?
Yeah, I know what house I'm picking.
The laning one.
Is that you, or are you saying which one I'm gonna get?
Which one you're gonna get?
Which one are you gonna get?
I don't know.
I just know colors.
Yeah, I'm picking the blue one.
What?
Mark's picking the yellow one.
He's picking red.
You're gonna be the deers. I forgot it was called like the blue lions or something like that.
What colors are there, Mark?
Blue, red, and yellow?
No, Mark's picking red.
Mark loves blue.
I thought you were gonna pick the red.
No, they're full
Tony
of
loves
mages.
red.
They're full of mages. I need to.
I thought you liked mages.
Tony loves mages.
So Mark, what are you picking?
Mark hates
I want a
mages.
blue, dude.
Oh.
Mark actually loves mages, like low key.
He hates
He
it.
plays an unhealthy amount of Kael'thas.
I don't.
You do.
I thought you were gonna say Orphea, but Kael'thas. No, I don't.
I don't consider her a mage, man.
She's not a mage.
She's a damn demon.
That's right up my alley. You know what I'm talking
No.
about, dude. I don't like mages. I like swordsmen.
You like swords?
I like swords.
You like swords?
I like swords.
You like swords?
Weapon of choice
Sword.
or class of choice.
Swordsman.
Warrior, swordsman, yeah, whatever. Blade master, whatever you call it, dude.
I
Warrior.
was about to say like, I was like weapon of choice, like what are we talking about? Fire Emblem or like overall games or?
That is tough. If we let's go. Let's try to stay away from WoW because we know Steve would be a druid. So if there's no druid, what would Steve be? Josh would be a mage.
What?
What's up?
What?
Oh
No, I wouldn't.
no, what would you be, dude?
You'd be the peasant.
I'd
be.
be one of the little
man,
horse
come on.
rider guys, dude.
He'd be a villager, like on Fire Emblem. Like,
Yeah.
they don't really know what they want to do yet, but they could transform into something sweet, but they don't really know.
What was Frederick, dude?
He was a knight, and you're not.
I'd be a knight.
You want to be a knight,
Yeah.
dude? He'd be like, hold on, hold that zombie right there. I got him.
You sold the game real quick.
You got a dragon.
He's dragging a sword through the dirt.
Would you be a dragon rider guy?
Yeah, either that or a general, because they don't get hurt.
One of the guys with the big shields?
Yeah, the knights turned into. Or sorry, Frederick was the horse rider. Those are paladins.
Yeah,
my
he's a
bad.
paladin.
Knights turn into generals.
Yep.
I'd be a general, or a wyvern rider. You know what I'm talking about?
You know.
He said.
You know what Marlon would be?
Yep.
You remember Soren from? You ever play the Fire Emblem for GameCube?
Yeah.
Soren was a mage,
Yeah.
but you didn't know, like, the whole time they were like, somebody in our camp is a traitor, and we don't know who it is. The whole time I'm like, Soren, that dark mage motherfucker. How's Marlon?
They kept changing up how like mages can transform into, because then they turn into sages, but now like they opened up to the dark.
Yeah.
I forgot what they were called. Like at first they were called like necromancers, but then I think they changed it
Yeah.
to something else.
I thought you always liked mages, dude.
I mean, I did, but I always prefer like, if anything. So they didn't make the class that I like the most, because like my favorite class besides Lynn, which she was a sword master.
Yeah, sword master.
Was Ephraim from the second one that came in America. He had
Okay.
the spear.
Yeah.
Like he was sick, but that was never a real class until now.
Yeah, no, because
Because the only person that used the lance and then were the horse riders that becomes the paladins, and then the knights that becomes generals.
Yeah.
But like Ephraim from the second one, man, he was sweet. He was just like,
What you doing over there, Marlon?
I'm trying to see what's on the e-store, man.
Oh. Like you playing video games under?
But I would have to say either, yeah, most likely the sword master, or I guess or an assassin. But
So there's blue, red, and yellow.
yeah, I think it's called like the Blue Lions.
There's one of those things flying by you, Mark.
Technically, I think the red one was supposed to be called like the black, like
The black one?
I think they're hawks or crows.
The red ones?
That's what they're called. Like that's what their title thing is. Then like
They're full of mages?
they're mostly like magic users. And then the
Black eagles.
eagles. I knew it was
Black
bird.
eagles, blue lions, golden deer.
Yeah, I was about to say the other one were deer.
So you're gonna choose the yellow ones?
I don't want to be a deer.
I got deer in my yard, man, and they eat all my plants.
So you want to be a deer?
It's very real.
I got deer.
It looks
in my
like I
yard,
have
they eat all my
like looks like I have fucking celery stalks sticking out of my fucking.
Is that in the front yard? How about so you got a fence in the back, don't you?
Yeah,
Or did you ever fix the fence?
I fixed the fence.
Oh.
I
We
did
gotta
fix
choose
it.
different houses, man.
All right, I'm gonna be a blue lion.
All right, Josh, you have the golden deer. I'll take the black eagles.
They got lightning powers, Mark.
No, they don't.
He's like,
Yeah, I gotta, like, double check.
Let me read that some more, dude. Why did they choose golden deer?
I don't know.
What kind of... What
From my understanding,
What was the black clover one?
I hear the golden deer are the hardest to start off with.
Yeah, because they ain't got no weapons.
What are
Yeah,
they?
actually, yeah, I hear they're like most of contained of like the villager type people.
Oh, hell.
But obviously, the villager types becomes usually the strongest if
Yeah.
you train them properly. But that's why they're the hardest. And then the black eagles, have more magic, and then the blue lion has more like armory, like weaponized
Dude.
people.
Choose the black eagles, dude. Let me do the blue lions. Come on, let's do it right. Golden deer.
I'll have a bunch of villagers. That's fine. Just walking up with the pitchforks is
Hey, this way, get him! Yeah, they turn out to be like, that's why I call them
But
golden
I mean,
deer.
if they train them right,
Golden
you.
deer.
You always gotta find that one villager guy that you train into like be a super dope character in
Yeah.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
Who was that one guy from Awakening?
yeah. That's the first person I thought
What's
of.
his
I was
name?
like,
With the
look at
pot on
this-
his head.
Yeah, he had a freaking pot on his head. I was like, okay, this guy's real weak.
But he became
Yeah.
real strong. I forgot what I
Yeah.
made him though. I think I've turned him into like a pirate.
I forgot what I made him.
Because I made him an axe fighter, and then he became like a sea fighter, and he just like tear people up, just like nonstop. Or did I turn him into a berserker? I can't remember.
You still
I
have the
can't-
pot on his head?
No. Well, I mean, in the images, yeah.
In the image, yeah, but
But when
in
he
the
was fighting,
gameplay-
oh man, he was tearing people up. He was giving people the axe. He was like, blah! And then he crits them, and then their health just disappeared.
I can't wait for Fire Emblem to come out. Probably. Well, I can't wait for Ultimate Alliance to come out too. Damn, man, there's a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah.
That's why I can't get builders. Dude.
Yeah, we gonna play this in.
Oh, aren't you still waiting on
Thor.
you picked up the new what is it, Shadowbringers? You haven't even played it yet, have you?
I did play a little bit of it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, Dorian was actually just.
I know.
He was messaging us. I told him.
He's like, y'all
I'm
gonna
not
be ready on
even
the
80 yet.
16th? Y'all gonna be ready on the 16th for the dungeon? I was like, nah,
Yeah, I'm 72.
I'm 70 still. Is it 75 or 80?
It's 80.
Oh, dude, I hate leveling, dude.
Yeah, that's not all. You gotta unlock it. There's achievements in this game.
Yeah, okay.
You can't just do that.
I have to put that one on hold.
Put it on the back burner, just like Kingdom Hearts.
Put every,
I will say, ever
Just
since
like your
Josh got me
Netflix
into
yeah, it's backed up.
TFT, man, that has been really.
Oh
yeah.
man,
Shit is trash.
Josh has inflicted Tony with the TFT virus, dude.
Yeah, man.
Tony's on.
I was like telling, because like we saw you in a game, and then me and Josh were playing. We're like, yeah, but he's got 4 minutes in. By the time we play, we should be done. And then I was like, I'm gonna just do like a dumb team. I did all Yordles. I won.
Yordles are no joke, man.
Yeah.
What is it? 60% chance to miss?
Yeah, 65.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I threw I think I threw what was it called? Not Kale. What's the other? Kindred. I threw a Kindred in between all of that too. So after you missing all the time, you can't even. And if you don't miss, you can't hurt them.
Yeah, Kindred's good. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of TFT. Just I gotta get organized, man. I gotta get ready for this Ultimate Alliance. So I gotta get ready for Fire Emblem, dude. I gotta get ready for what Borderlands is in September.
Mm-hmm.
Is
August?
it September?
It better not
No,
be.
September. Yeah.
I was about to say, dude. There's just too much stuff coming out, dude.
Yeah.
Not that I'm gonna buy it. So at least if
You're not getting Borderlands?
If you're,
Yeah,
if
so
you're,
you're not gonna get
I'm
Borderlands.
talking about all these games I just mentioned.
Oh,
Just in case Elise's watching, I'm not talking about buying them, just talking, reviewing them and stuff.
Mark, you told me you already pre-ordered all of them.
ooh.
I'm just joking. Yeah, there's a lot
Collector's
of stuff.
editions too.
Collector's editions for Fire Emblem. It was about $5.
The pre-order.
to pre-order.
Yeah, it's a pre-order.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's fire.
All right, Steve, I gotta ask you a question.
What's up?
Something that's been on my mind for a while.
Uh-huh.
Going back to movies. Before we close this out, quick topic.
We gonna talk
Comedies.
about?
Huh?
We're gonna talk about the new Switch Lite.
Oh, that trash.
Yeah.
I mean, that trash.
I think it's kind of dumb. I mean, like, I guess it's good, but in my opinion, spend the extra $100, man. There's way
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
because
Switch.
it's
Well, first of all, like
It's a Game Boy. It's a glorified Game Boy.
it's a Game Boy. It's a PSP. Is
Yeah, it's
really
PSP.
what it is.
It's PSP.
But the dock is like almost like $100, isn't it? Like 90,
The
89?
dock is
The dock
70.
is. I thought it was 80.
I thought it was like 80, $90 or whatever.
It's like 70 or 80.
But
For
some
a price
plastic.
piece of plastic.
yeah. But
That's all it is like a couple wires.
That's all it is. Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, if they were gonna make a handheld that doesn't hook up to your TV in any way, like, there's no point in getting it. They should have at least had it where you could hook up like an HDMI mini or something to your TV just to play it.
But then the Joy-Cons don't come off either, right?
No.
You still have like a
You still get a Pro controller.
But how do I play Mario Party?
it should have still connected to Joy-Cons just like anything else.
Yeah, well, that's what they said. You had to like buy Joy-Cons if you wanted to play certain, because like certain games you couldn't play
Yeah,
because
you can't play like
like-
Switch. You can't play.
yeah, because
Mario Party.
the thing has no motion capture thing and has no rumble. It has the Joy-Cons
There's
are
no
attached.
rumble, no features, no fun, no value,
No TV.
I
no
feel,
purpose.
like-
I feel like the only people who are gonna buy it are parents who don't want their kids to play video games very much.
Yeah, like if you were gonna do that, sell it for $100 then, not $200. Because for $100 more, so like if the whole purpose of buying that, and say you wanted to play Mario Party with like the family,
The Joy-Cons by themselves are like $80.
exactly.
yeah.
I would
You
say
get two of them.
Yeah, it's a rip.
Like, but if you made it 100,
I would say
then it'd
150.
be
150 is a good spot for it.
150.
Yeah.
It's also a smaller screen.
yeah.
Is it?
What?
Yeah, it's a 5.5 screen, so it's pretty much the size of my my phone, and
You got a big boy phone or what?
You got
What
a
kind
big
of phone
boy
you got?
phone.
the Pixel 3.
Is that
Just
a
a
big boy
normal size, not the X.
I can't even
X
see anything on that, dude.
phone. So yeah, it's gonna be that size.
I can't. What is it?
What?
What time is it?
What time is it?
Dude,
It's a
the screen is
5.5
that
screen
size?
instead of your 6.2 on.
I can see everything right here. I need the big boy
No,
screen.
you're talking about the Switch. Don't
I'm
make
talking
it
about the Switch. It's
I don't care
6.2,
what the phone is.
and then the other one's gonna be a 5.5.
Dude, can you imagine going from that screen to that? Dude, that is nuts.
Yeah. Like I said, I think their pricing, their marketing pricing is off definitely. Just for
Dude, that sucks.
$200 for that, when $100 more gets you so much
Yeah.
more.
Not only do you for $100 more, not only do you get like the full system, but if you wanted just a handheld, the full system can do that too.
Yeah.
So you get like all the features, all the like versatility of the actual Switch
Yeah.
for an extra $100. I agree that that light is overpriced.
And I find it
Yeah.
very funny because like their whole thing about
Overpriced.
the Switch was like the Switch name was supposed to be like so you could switch between
Yeah.
handheld and on TV
Just a
and stuff like
Game Boy
that. So
now.
it's like not it's just
It's just a Game Boy.
Game Boy with a different name. So like pretty much they're just merging the two together. That's all they're doing.
How much
Yeah.
was the Game Boy back in the day?
About 200. Well, I mean,
I think
like
they
a
were
regular
like-
Game Boy?
Oh, like you talking about the DS
I'm
lights?
talking
and
about
stuff?
DS.
Oh yeah, the
The
DS.
DSs are
Was it
really
200?
I want to say they were
Oh.
like $200.
Yeah, they were.
The DS,
They were
like
200.
the XL ones for sure were definitely like 200.
See, we gotta wait for that new Switch to come out. That Switch XL.
Well, they said that they were
They do that
updating all of the internal stuff for the regular Switch too.
Yeah, like a better processor or whatever.
Yeah, making it easier.
I
They don't
saw
have that.
they're doing an XL. How big is it gonna be?
I didn't hear anything about any XL.
I'm just saying. Typically, Nintendo would do something like that.
You're talking about like
Yeah.
the same thing they did with the DSs and everything.
Yeah, give me like a deluxe version, like a Switch Deluxe. Give me like I want it to be two of these. Boom, perfect.
Really?
You're
That big?
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. That's just like.
Like, yo, y'all play a new Dragon Quest?
It's like you don't need a TV. You just hang it up on your wall and play with
Basically,
it.
yeah. Carrying
You
around,
want one like the size of a tablet, pretty much.
carrying around a computer monitor.
You like a tablet size one.
It's like switch from a TV to a
Yeah,
handheld. It's
yeah,
got like
man.
instead of a dock, it just has a wall mount.
That would
Oh,
be
y'all trying to play this on TV? Go ahead,
I will
play.
say, when the Switch came out, I thought the price on the Switch was surprisingly good for what it does compared to like the PlayStation.
It's essentially two consoles in one.
Yeah.
So,
So that's
just
what I
saying.
always did like.
I
So
don't know.
Nintendo did that right.
I ain't
with
trying
the
to put y'all
Switch,
on blast,
but
man.
I think that
Everyone was
definitely.
complaining about the Switch, man. Like when it first came out.
Really,
I wasn't
yeah.
complaining.
Everyone was crying. They ran to the streets. Switch ain't got no games, man.
Oh, I did say
Where the
that.
games?
They launched with
Ain't got no
Zelda.
games.
They launched with
I feel
Zelda.
like they have that every time
Yeah,
a new
yeah,
console comes
the
out.
console's always like that,
Just
though.
get the game. Just get the system, man. It'll be okay.
Zelda. They launched with Zelda when they had shit like Just Dance. It was like, don't
No,
make that shit.
that's they have to do that for
for publicity, you know.
Yeah.
To keep all the little girls happy, you know.
I mean, that's
Boys
why.
can play that too.
That's why I felt
Just say,
like.
just not do that.
That's why I felt like with the new systems right now, I think it's a terrible idea to bring out new systems, especially on Sony. Like the only reason why Sony hasn't lost me is because they say it's completely backwards compatible. That's the only reason why I think.
Oh, the PS5?
Yeah, the announcement of the PS5 coming out like supposedly roughly next year, end of next year. I'm okay with that. Just because like right now, I feel like the system and the games are at its prime. Like games are just so good now for the consoles that they're on, and for you to bring out a new system where they have their own exclusive games, it's just terrible to me.
And I feel like a lot of times, like games nowadays don't even like utilize like the whole processing power of like
No, they
like
don't.
look how
the
long
consoles.
it took.
Because it just takes so long to like make those types of games, so they just kind of like
when you looked
dial it back
at
some.
the PS3 and when it first came out, what games it launched with, and then you looked at the end lifespan of that, and you saw what it can do with like Last of Us and how good that looked. Like, it's crazy different.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, they didn't even give. I feel like they didn't give enough time to like make a game where it like see how much further they can go to with the PS4 or the Xbox. Xbox didn't even try. They're just like, fuck it, let's just make a new system every year.
Yeah.
Let's make the One S, and then let's make the One X or what. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Have you seen Flight Simulator, dude?
Yeah. You seen Flight Simulator?
That game was crazy.
Yeah, that game.
That
was real
game,
good.
no, that game, that game's crazy. That game is crazy.
But I mean, Xbox has to do the same thing in my opinion if they announce like if they make their new system, just because there's just too many good games during this period right now, where the games are at its prime, for you to bring out a new system and not be backwards compatible,
Yeah.
or else you're not going to sell your new system.
No.
In my opinion.
Now, do you think that like PlayStation should have like streaming capabilities?
I mean,
Because like the Xbox says they're gonna do the cloud thing, right? So you can play your games on your phone or your tablet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Sony hasn't said anything about that. With the Switch, you can just take it.
Yeah. I don't know.
it's tough to say.
Yeah. We'll see.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell.
So what was the movie thing you wanted to talk about, Mark?
We'll talk about it next time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen.
It's been a long one today.
Been a long one
A
today.
little
but
longer today.
Had a lot of catching up to do. Tony being back in town and everything. Gang getting back together, you know.
You guys
Marlon.
talking about the damn Fire Emblem shit.
That's a good game, dude.
I only care about Fire Emblem.
Yo, everyone cares.
Man, what do you like?
I like Heroes of the Storm, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Dragon
It's a
Quest
shitty game.
Builders. That's what he likes.
Good.
That's all right, yeah.
I enjoyed Devil May Cry. You can shit on that. You want to shit on that?
Yeah.
The second one, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't play that one.
Don't
play that
one. Don't play that one.
Just go all around that one.
I like the second one.
Only one you can beat, huh? Sorry, take us out, Mark.
I think that's the only way you can beat, huh? All right. Well, gentlemen, it's been real. Marlon's got a dookie, so.
No, I don't have any socks on though, so my feet are cold.
I kept thinking something was like scratching at the door, but it's just your feet ruffling under the table. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh,
I
man.
want to go home and play some TFT.
Me too.
I'm gonna put Builders on my TV with the Switch because that's how it should be.
But I mean, we could play Heroes if you really want. But
That game sucks.
yeah, let's play TFT.
All right.
Yeah, Marlon, we gotta get Marlon in too.
He loves it, but he doesn't want to say anything.
No, I said it's just like Auto Chess with all the characters I know and hate.
Malzahar will come in and he'll come back.
Oh, yeah. He'll be like yeah, he'll come
He'll be like, the Voids!
in. Void Sorcerer, dude.
Yeah, Sorcerer's really
They
good.
already have a void sorcerer.
Oh, who cares? Anyways, where can they find us, Josh? Like I'll put one side on the time.
Well,
Better get used to this, man.
Yeah, man.
Castbox, Stitcher, Twitter, Twitch,
YouTube.
Dang, where else?
Spotify.
Google Cast or Google Podcasts.
Have we got accepted in the Apple?
No,
What?
Apple sucks.
Whoa.
They do.
They're going to take your phone.
Josh Shadowwoods, give it now.
Josh.
Come here.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Click
Like-
on that bell. Get notified.
And avoid that.
All right, guys. See ya.